Commander Josh Hawkins here, and welcome back to the BroCast, live at its regular time, Sunday 3 p.m. It's that time again, and I'm back home, which means I'm using my computer, which means we can hear everyone properly. Let's say hello to our regular hosts and co-hosts. We have Commander Shibuka with us.
Hello there.
We have Commander Greytest.
Hello, Yum.
And Commander Turgeon Starstone.
Good evening, everyone.
Oh, good evening. Right, it is good to be back. I gotta say, guys, I miss PAX terribly, but just for putting on our show and being able to do this properly, I really missed my own PC.
Oh, dude. Yes, absolutely. Like, it felt so good to get home and just sit in front of my computer.
And
Oh,
yes,
gosh.
that's very true. Probably even more so for you two, Shibuka and Josh. The sounds of silence.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I saw that in the chat from Sam Zilberg. The sounds of silence, like, holy... It was so loud over there. Proper loud. I mean, I was watching, and I've been editing for the past, 4 or 5 days. I started editing.
Yeah, solid. We haven't seen you in chat.
Yeah, my wife hasn't seen me either. Nobody's seen me, okay? I've literally just gone to work, come home, jump on the computer, and start editing right away. And I've been doing this since Tuesday, because Monday we had my sister-in-law and her friend were here, and they got stuck in... Hey, Minion's here, too! Hey, Minion! They got stuck in Montreal because they were taking a flight to Florida, and I don't know if you guys heard, but there was like a huge snowstorm hit Boston as well. Boston got like 2 feet of snow. We got like 16 inches of snow. It was pretty nuts. I mean, like, full-on snowstorm. There's still like 5 feet of snow piled outside my window. If I showed you outside right now, you'd be like, holy crap, that's a lot of snow. There are cars parked in front of my office downtown Montreal that got piled into the snow, and they are still basically just shoved under a mountain of snow. So
Wow.
they ain't going anywhere. And no, I'm not going to open the window and show you guys right now. I would let all the light in and mess up my green screen. But
Hashtag Canada.
yeah, hashtag normal day in Canada. Now you will hear me sniffling. I'll be sniffling just a little sniffles, as you can hear here. When we got back from PAX, I blame this all on Shibuka, by the way. I'm pretty sure you gave us all your cold.
I gave everyone at PAX my cold.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're not allowed to talk about the orgies that happened at PAX. That's way NDA coverage.
Whoa. Let's not give anybody that kind of idea.
The nerd orgies? No, that didn't happen. When we were all like walking around going, "Oh my god! No,
Okay, I would not classify that as a nerd orgy, but if that's what you wanted to define it as, then so be it.
Something like that. I mean, like, walking around PAX was pretty
I
awesome.
have a feeling they gave you two very separate rooms on purpose.
They separated us by like 7 floors. They literally put us 7 floors apart.
Keep those two troublemakers
Good thing,
apart.
probably, that.
Divide and conquer. Yes, they knew what they were doing.
What the hell? I had a glass of water. I brought a glass of water in here with me, and I swear to God, it just grew legs and walked away. Nerdgasm says, that innocent gamer. Yeah, hey, let's quickly say hi to everyone in the chat, because gosh, it feels like it's been a while. Lucci's been in here for a while. I saw him in there right at the very beginning before the show. Matthias, who do we got in here? Daniel Brennan, True Gangrel, Commander Nahi, Xenomorph, Beowulf, Schmidt. You guys were all in here bright and early. Good to see you guys all on like that. Renesis, Commander Div. See, I got it right, Div. I remembered it's Div. Commander Pip, Joku, Sam Zilberg, Alan Campagnaro, Spooky a Lot, Dead Innocent Gamer, Commander Giz, Davis Matrix, Academic Dust, G. Penman, Coldza, General Ghost, Jim Burr. Wow, good to see you guys all. Blade RRR. We missed you, honestly. I mean, like, the live streams that we did at PAX were great, and I know that a lot of people were watching them as well, but I don't know, just because of the loudness and the noise and the background and the whole environment, it was very distracting, especially because, like, everywhere I looked, it was like, there's Ed walking around, and hey, there's Bo, and there's Sandy, and Zach. And it was just, like, very distracting, and then you'd see other people, too, other streamers. There was Who was there? DJ Knight was there. Commander Human was there. DJ Truthsayer was there. I met IGP, who's a guy who I'm subscribed to. Actually, there's a funny story on that. I'd love to tell you guys a little bit more about that as we sort of move into the episode. I'll get to some of these stories. And oh, hey, there's only 5 minutes left. By the way, I haven't even loaded up the game because I've literally been working on this video that you're all going to see tomorrow, by the way. I'm going to be posting it tomorrow. But I've been working on a PAX vlog that is going to basically show you everything. Well, not everything.
Definitely not everything.
Not everything, but
Almost close to everything.
almost, mostly, not entirely everything, but
It shows
almost.
lots of packs.
It shows a lot of packs. I mean, like, I did cut out a lot of, like, the normal droning day-to-day things we were doing, like just showing the game off over and over again. Like, I'm not going to show you guys that. So there was 3 days of solid packs of us live streaming, which you guys saw in the live streams, of course. So, like, you know, if you watch our live streams, if you didn't, they're all up on the YouTube channel. You can always go back and watch that. And there was a lot of fun, exclusive stuff that we did there. Interview with Sandy, interviews with Zach. We had Ed jump on, Bo popped on. We had all kinds of people from Frontier join us and like talk about the game.
Let's not forget the Dutch challenge that many members of FDev took part in.
Yes,
That
Yes.
was cool.
Yes, that
And
was
Tim
fun.
missed it by like 5 minutes.
Oh man, that's
tragically.
true. But we had Bo there to actually read it out to us in Dutch, which was awesome. And she even brought us stroopwafels as well. So
Yes,
we
that
had,
was awesome.
yeah, that was really cool. Which actually turned out to be really handy because, like, I don't remember which day it was, but we were starving, and all we had was those stroopwafels. So
that was Saturday. Oh my
That
god!
was Saturday.
Because someone didn't show up to stream Saturday morning.
right,
So
and
we
they wanted us to
streamed-
jump on.
Yeah, we streamed 2 full, like 3-hour sessions, and didn't
Yeah.
have time to go eat. So here we are is eating. I think we both had like 2 or 3 stroopwafels, and it
We
was
had
like
1.5
3:30 in the
each.
yeah, it was like 3:30 in the afternoon. Oh, it was awful.
I'd love to hear from you guys. Yes, it's schniffle. Let's all remember that. Oh wait, are you talking about me schniffling? Is that
No.
what the shiffle?
I think you're referring to how you said it. You were like sniffle of waffle, sniffle waffle.
Schniffle?
It sounds
Yeah,
sounds
well.
like what is it in Egyptian? No, wait. Where's a falafel from? That's Greek, right?
Falafel?
Snuffle?
No, I
Yeah.
think it's like Iranian or something.
Oh, Israeli maybe?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, I think they eat falafel in Israel and Iran and Iraq and like all
I
of the
don't know
Middle
where
Eastern
where it
places.
origins, but it's also like a very Turkish thing, at least here in Germany.
It might be Turkey.
It is, yeah, it's down that way.
And if someone doesn't know what falafel is, by the way, it's basically just like crushed up chickpeas that are like deep fried into like a ball, and then they put them into a pita bread with like what do they put in there? Beets and onion and tzatziki sauce and delicious, amazing. Sometimes they put hummus in there as well, or hummus. I don't know how you pronounce it. I call it hummus.
Hummus is delicious. I love hummus and
Yeah.
pita chips. Oh,
Because you can never have enough chickpeas. So let's put some chickpea spread on top of the deep fried chickpea balls, and we're good to go.
yes, absolutely.
Oh, there, my game just finished updating too, so we're good to go if we want to get the game started back up. Which I will do here in just a second, but we're going to talk a little bit more about PAX before we start at the game because the game can be a little distracting and it's easier to go off topic. Yeah, so as far as the schniffles, the cold that Shibuka, the plague that he passed on to everyone at PAX,
You're welcome.
seems to have spread to a few of the other people. You're saying Ed was also complaining about sore throat when we left, and it wasn't.
He tweeted about having knives in his throat. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got the Daisy virus from Shibuka there.
the Daisy virus.
One word: oysters.
It wasn't the oysters, let me tell you.
I think that was the
Ed didn't have any oysters.
Yeah, he's a wise man. He didn't have.
I don't know if he's ever tried them before, but he didn't want to try it while we're there. He was filming the oyster scene, which you guys will all see. I put it up on my Twitter, but I have like a proper full sequence of it that's going up in the PAX video that I uploaded. But yeah, Monday morning woke up 3 times, 4 times during the night, just like razors in my throat, couldn't swallow, couldn't breathe, went to work, had to talk on the phone all day. That was a miserable day. Tuesday, same thing. Wednesday, the knives started to go away, and now it's sinuses. So, yeah.
Hooray.
Thanks, Shabuka. Thanks
You're
so much,
welcome.
buddy.
I love you.
Yep, love you too, buddy. So, yeah, and now Ed's got it. I'm sure some other people were, but I mean, the constant talking didn't help either.
No, it was also the touching of controls that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people had been having their hands all over.
Filthy people.
Let's talk about those controls.
Let me tell you,
terrible.
FDev came prepared. There was hand sanitizer everywhere.
Yeah.
Well done. See, there's experience for you.
In fact, they
those
sold
alcohol
it.
Things. Yeah.
They sold hand sanitizer and halls in the PAX Convention
Yes,
Center
they
in
did.
the BCC.
Well done.
We went through so
Progressive.
many halls over that
Oh, yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
So many.
Three,
I think
or 4 packs of halls a day,
at
pretty much.
least.
Yeah, it was nuts. But you needed it because like you're just talking and you don't realize how loud the humdrum of the droning sounds of all the booths and the people and everything was just like elevated to like club levels, you know? Like it felt like you're in a nightclub after a while. Your ears are ringing and you're talking so loud. I could barely hear people that were standing right in front of me like, hey, so how do you play this game? Like, what?
No,
how do you play this game?
wow.
What?
Now, while we can talk about this later, but while we had our interview going on with Sandy, I was standing right there watching chat, and I couldn't hear either of you, and you
Oh,
were
no.
literally right next to me. So
I could barely hear Ed, who was sitting next to me when I was doing when we went up on stage and did the official League Dangerous live stream with him. He's asking me
can
questions, and I was looking at him like, "Okay, this is where I'm going to put my lip reading skills to the use." yes, Ed. I don't know what you just asked me. Yes,
Yes, I want to marry you. Say what?
I'd love to have your children.
Yeah, plus 10 billion decibels says that it is a gamer. Yeah, it really was. It was so loud in there. And you don't realize how loud it was until you actually... I mean, as soon as they started letting the crowds in, the volume just went mad. Not to mention the fact that we had Prey right next to us. Well, we had Prey was on one side of the booth. We had Twitch on the other side of the booth, and both of them had these giant screens and speakers set up there for people to listen in on it. So you're talking over the Twitch streamers, you're talking over Prey, and then Elite Dangerous, well, Frontier rather, had our booth set up, the main stage with the speakers on it as well. And when they were live streaming, those speakers were on as well, and we were 5 feet away, and the speakers were like literally right behind our heads. So on top of everything else, it was just like crazy.
It was a little disconcerting when we would be streaming, and then all of a sudden your entire body starts shaking from the bass from the Prey trailers, and you're like, am I being possessed? Is the building coming down? What's going on?
Prey did look really cool, though, I will say. I mean,
really.
that looks like a fun game. I got to watch a little bit of watch a little bit. I watched plenty of the trailer repeating over and over, but the actual gameplay while they were doing like live dev gameplay sessions, I got to watch a little bit of it. Looks like you can kind of teleport. I did see them like teleport from like the upper level of this building down to another level to bypass like these electric wires that were zapping out, and you have like a weapon that allowed you to block fire coming out of pipes. It looked like a goopy weapon, and they had like that sort of like the dial-up menu. I'm trying to remember what game has this as well. I think Fallout had something similar where you could like press a button and it brings up like a rotating menu that you can just sort of like push
Mass
in the right
Effect
direction.
has always used
Mass Effect, yeah. And the graphics though, like unbelievable, really amazing. It's absolutely blows my mind to see like what we can do with video games nowadays. It's just
ridiculous.
absolutely amazing. And then you can go see games like Mama Hawk, which are not even close to graphics, but it does look kind of funny. I'm totally gonna have to get it and bring it up on my YouTube channel. At least play it one time. I was watching some gameplay.
And it's always
Oh
been there
my
in the
God.
background. It was so funny.
Yeah, the whole time it was in the background, and I went over and I watched some gameplay of it. They had a demoing at their booth there, And it looks like the funniest game. I mean, basically, you play a hawk. You are the mama hawk, and you're trying to raise your baby hawks. And the way that you do that is you swoop down and scoop up all these little critters that are on the ground. But I mean, you're not just picking up like little critters. You're picking up like squirrels, rabbits, and then like full deer. Like just grab them all, and you can like swoop in and scoop up a whole bunch of them. You can literally scoop up as many as you can see. So you're carrying like 10 deer and 15 rabbits and a bunch of squirrels, and then you have to like. Yeah, whatever there was there, and you have to avoid like these things that are flying in the air. Like there's like a swarm or no, a murder of crows flying past, and then there's like skunks that give off like smell, and like you have to avoid those. If you hit them, then you drop all your food basically, and you got to bring them back to your tree where your little hawk eggs are, and drop
and
the food.
You feed deer to your hawklings.
You feed the deer to the hawklings.
Swallow them down in one. They're growing lads.
Yeah, and they grow pretty quick too. I mean, like they eat like 2 deer, and they're like full grown all of a sudden. Like instead of like little hatchlings, they're like full on hawks, and then they fly away. And
then you have a full
that,
hawk squadron at your disposal, or what?
I don't know. I think it's more like you have to just keep like. Apparently, she's busy making hawk eggs and babies. Like just, I don't know why they don't come into the rescue. You'd imagine that the hawks would take over the world at the rate she was laying eggs, but. Yeah, it was. It does look like a fun game. I mean, I think it's a mobile game mostly. I think it's mostly for like iPad and mobile phones, but I think they're going to have a PC release as well. So you can sign up for the beta if you go look up Mama Hawk.
It's so ridiculous.
I'll definitely be checking it out.
So ridiculous.
It was so ridiculous. I got to go get my glass of water. I'm not going to be able to sit here for 3 hours and talk without my glass of water. So here, you guys chat for 1 sec. I'll be right back. I think I left it on the counter outside.
Yeah, that's another thing that Frontier was really good about during PAX was, who was it? I think it was Mike. I think he works on Elite and Planet Coaster. But he
Mike
carried...
Hawk?
It was not Mike Hawk. It was not.
So
and saying his name now, I won't get into his what he has done to Josh and I's channels both now, but saying his name out loud, I can see how he is a troll. But anyway.
Oh, now you got it.
Now I got it. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
so
only
terrible.
taken how long? Yeah.
It's been months. But Mike was carrying around like a leather briefcase full of bottled water.
Nice.
Yeah, it was very good.
Experience for you see.
Exactly. Halls, bottled water,
I've worked
and hand
at
sanitizer.
a couple of trade shows in the past as a caricaturist, so I don't have to worry about sound and all that kind of thing because I wouldn't be talking. I'd just be drawing people and handing them out. My brother was working as a magician, and he had to come up with various tricks and effects that didn't basically require talking. For that very reason, because the sound is always, and it's not just the stuff hitting your head, the high pitched sounds. It's the lower pitched ones that are going through your feet as well.
It was the low pitched ones that actually were the hardest to speak over and think over.
I thought for a second you were talking about like tomatoes hitting your head.
I could relate to your brother though. I mean, as far as like the magic stuff goes, I've done a lot of performance magic, and it's really hard to do that when you have like I used to go work in bars, and the stuff that I would do in bars, especially, that was really where I did a lot of the majority of my stuff was like in loud bars, and the stuff that I can do in bars was like watch steal. That was great. Steal people's watches off, make it come out of your pocket or something. But if you're going to do like a big show like PAX or anything like a big convention, I guess you could do like sponge ball tricks. You could do the rings if he does. I'm sure your brother does rings, right?
Oh, yeah,
for sure. He does a lot of flourishes as well. I watched a bunch of the videos that you sent me. Those were really cool.
Yeah.
He's fantastic at the card flourishes. That was one thing that I was never able to do. I mean, I could do card productions, single card productions, pull cards out of the air. Ooh, there's 1 card, 2 card, 3 card. But he does like the full, fan and then drops it into the hat and pulls out another fan of cards. Like that was amazing. I used to watch, oh gosh, I don't remember who it was now. There was this English magician that was absolutely amazing at doing that. One of the best card flourishes I ever seen. Hey, Ross Sench is Senchi.
Yeah, he's always the one. Best British cast.
Raw was there at PAX.
Chat demands juicy details about Bo.
Oh God.
Oh, what a doll! Bo's fantastic.
She's like an elf on strange pulse-powered batteries. I don't know.
Oh my gosh!
That's what she is.
I don't even know if I should tell you guys this. I saw Bo yawn once.
Oh my!
You must have been hallucinating.
There was a rip in the space-time continuum.
Yeah,
did it too. It was.
I opened up the door to our little secret hideout in the back there, Shibuka, where they have like. So right behind the main stage is like this big box. You'll see it when you see my vlog video up tomorrow, which they had like these laptops and stuff set up where they were monitoring the live streams and making sure everything was like running properly so they could do the scene switches and all of that. So that was all controlled in the back end. And I walked in there to get something out of my jacket, maybe my wallet or something, and she was standing there and she went... And I looked at her and my eyes just like widened, and she looked at me, she was like... Oh no!
You're like the mean cat with the flower on your head, were you?
I was shocked, honestly.
Josh's face like the mean cat with the flower on his head, no doubt.
The amount of energy that girl has, unbelievable. She even at what was it? Elite Meet on Friday. No, Thursday night was Elite Meet. Yeah, Thursday night was Elite Meet. So Elite Meet Thursday night, it was, I don't know what time we left there, midnight, 12:30, something like that. End of the day, everyone else, you can see it's kind of like winding down. Maybe a couple people have left. Bo's just sitting there and she's like, blah, 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 blah. Like just going strong. And I think it was Zach and Ed were both saying that during the 24-hour charity live stream, they thought that she would crash first. And they're like, oh, we can handle this, no problem. And by the end of the show, they were both like falling asleep. Minion! They were both falling asleep, and she was still going strong, and they were blown away by the fact that she just had so much energy. And I asked her, I think I was saying it just in our What's Up chat the other day, I said, you probably sweat coffee. And she's like, actually, I don't drink caffeine. It's like, you don't need it. Caffeine comes from Bo. She is like the source of all caffeine. I think that's where Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and coffee get their caffeine from. So
it was actually cocaine at first, but you know.
Oh, well, maybe that's what she makes. I don't know. Who knows, right? But holy crap, she's got a lot of energy. And great, too. I mean, you'll see in the video... when it goes live, the very first person that we met from Frontier was Bo. And we walked into the BCEC, and we're standing around like, okay, so who's going to come up and bring our passes? And I don't know where you went. You turned your back for a second, and I saw Bo and... I don't know, it must have been another streamer or something walking up and coming out this way. And she looked over and I was like smiling. I'm like, I think that's Bo. And she looks at me and she comes walking over and she's like, yeah.
Bounces
so cool.
over.
Oh, she bounced over. You guys will see in the vlog video that I'm putting up. So yeah, check back tomorrow on that because the vlog's going to go live tomorrow. And you guys will all be able to check that out. I will tell you though, I did my very best to keep it as short as possible while still, showing off as much as I wanted to show off, and it's 37 minutes long. So, but it doesn't feel like 37 minutes when you watch it.
Every
though.
minute, yeah.
Yeah, like don't be like, oh, 37 minutes and then like turn it away. It's really well worth watching because different things happened at the end of every day.
True.
So there's a little bit of like PAX in each video, and then there's like the evenings where we actually got to hang out and do the fun stuff like eating and talking and that stuff. So
a lot of eating, I think.
And then of course at the end of the whole thing, I had everyone tell us what their favorite part of PAX was. So you don't want to miss that as well. That's all at the end of the video.
And everyone got to tell their favorite part of PAX while they were enormously hungover.
Well, I don't know if everyone was enormously hungover, but I think most people were.
And
because they're actually
it looks even so much more adorable close up. It's ridiculous.
Ed?
Yeah.
He's got that
yeah.
sort of puppy quality to him.
Absolutely.
Pixie Bo, and you've got puppy Ed there.
There's
They're
one.
perfect. They are.
There's one video where I asked Ed like what his favorite part of the broadcast was, and right after that, I gave him a big hug, and I didn't realize until I watched the video later the height difference between us. I walk over, I like put my arm around him, and his head like came up to like my shoulder. I was like, oh god, it just looked funny in the video. That's all.
Bo's in chat.
Oh, Bo's
Hey,
in the
Bo.
chat. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Who are these thirds? Hey, Bo, we were just talking about you. All good things, of course. Absolutely good things.
Of course, don't rewind the stream.
No, don't rewind the stream. But hey, you know what? Since Bo's in the chat, let's just take a quick minute and mention this. Bo has actually said that she will come on the BroCast, so we're going to get her on here to play some Planet Coaster. Not today.
Oh, I like the idea about some crisscrossing there. That's good.
Yeah, that's it. It's going to be a little crisscrossing, and I don't think that Bo will. I mean, not Bo, but I don't think that Planet Coaster will really break our theme. Even though it's space theme, Planet Coaster is made by Frontier, so it's the same engine as Elite Dangerous.
If you had access to Uthris's models and rides, he's built an entire Elite Dangerous theme park.
I've seen that. It looks really cool, actually. So we might actually have to go check that out.
Yeah, so we know what we have to load up then.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I have Planet Coaster, downloaded, installed, we'll maybe do that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that next weekend. Just all depends on what happens with beta right now. If beta ends and releases live, the 2.3 goes live this week, then, well, hey, guess what we're doing next week is we're going looking for that alien crash ship.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Whatever that is. We'll be doing that all week. So, I guess. I'm just assuming.
No, we won't. We'll be filming.
Bo compliments the quality of your hugs, Josh.
Oh, thanks, Bo. I don't know. I think we should compliment Bo's hugs. She's the hugger. I mean, actually, again, same thing. She was the first person from Frontier that we saw, and the very first thing that you see is her come running up like this with her arms like in a big like hugging, and she bounces over to Shibuka and gives him a big hug. I was like, yeah, that. Bo was the best. Bo just gave us like the whole introduction to the Frontier team, and everyone else there was just as friendly. So it was amazing meeting them.
I'm going to butcher this.
Bo's Bros.
that needs to be a show like Charlie's Angels, but
Bo's Bros.
Bo's Bros.
Those bros.
Yeah, I like that. Bo's Bros.
Of course, you would have to spell it right, but apart from that.
Of course, Bros does not get the apostrophe, but we will look past that.
You know what? I just realized something. I have Game of Thrones mugs. I have Walking Dead glasses. I have no Elite Dangerous mugs. I'm gonna have to fix that. I got to get myself an Elite Dangerous mug while I'm streaming.
I have a Sidewinder mug.
I
am actually. Mug. I'm wearing a shirt from PAX that Ed gave me, actually.
Quake, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Quake Champion shirt. I was like, oh god, I have no clean clothes left because I wore them all at PAX, and then I opened up my suitcase. I'm like, hey, there you go, Quake shirt. So,
well,
thanks, Ed.
Renata wants to know if you'll be wearing a bikini for Bo's Bros.
Oh, absolutely.
If I'm on the show, he will not be wearing a bikini.
If he's gonna wear the Borat bikini, I'm out of here.
The mankini.
The mankini.
I'll grow out my Borat stash again, put my hair all up, and wear a mankini. And hey, look who else is in the chat. I think that Raccoon is Nate, if I'm not mistaken. He was one of the Planet Coaster ambassadors. So speaking of Bo's, I like that.
Bo's.
So everyone say hi to Bo and say hi to Raccoon, who is, I believe that is Nathan from Planet Coaster. He was one of our ambassadors over, and that is correct. Yes, it is. He was also one of the ambassadors for Frontier at PAX and spent 4 days hanging out with us. I don't know how he managed it. Day one, he was going, kill me now.
For real, no.
He's nice.
Yeah, no, Nate's a great guy, actually. Funny too. I think in the videos in all the footage that I captured, he probably has a lot of funny lines that I had to cut out because we didn't have a lot of time for it. But he's a great guy to hang out with. Good.
But his last name isn't Drake, right?
No, I think it's Nathan Perkins, if I'm not mistaken. He can
Just give
confirm that.
the man's last name out, Josh.
He says it in the video.
Oh, he does. Too
Yeah,
late.
he does. Of
Don't
course
mind
he
me.
does.
Shabuka always concerned about being overly correct.
Shibuka's just jealous because Nate kind of like matched him with the photo bombing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, it's true.
Shibuka has a great photobomb on the little,
You guys
the
gotta
little
love it.
question I did with Bo.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's
funny.
fantastic. And then I was talking to Sam, and then Nate kind of makes a little appearance, sticks his head in there with his eyes like shifting. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, man.
So I'd love to hear from you guys in the chat. How many people got to watch the PAX live streams, and did you guys enjoy the PAX live streams? I know that they were really loud. I know the sound quality was not perfect. I mean, we had people like, how come you don't give Shibuka a chair, Josh? You're a slave driver.
He is a slave driver.
You don't even give him a headset and a microphone. How dare you? I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, listen, I did not bring the equipment, okay? I honestly thought that they would have prepared for the two of us streaming at the same time. They didn't, and I'm sorry, Shibuka.
I'm from the 20th century. I was just amazed that it all worked at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
amen.
that's
I was,
true.
I was happy with that.
Oh,
It
I
worked
was too.
great.
We
It worked great.
after we figured out how we were going to do it, it worked out fantastically.
Oh, yeah.
But that first day was a
first
bit
day
of
was
a
tough.
learning curve.
And the whole sitting down and standing up thing, we explained. In fact, I think we showed live why that didn't really work so well.
Oh, man.
When Shibuka sits down and I stand up, his head's about here and my head's about here.
And
And
to give you guys
Yeah,
a little
we I think we have 100% positive feedback, except Bo. She says it was mediocre.
Yeah, terrible. Ghastly.
wow. Wow.
Bo, you're just jealous that people were watching our stream while you were streaming. That's all.
Hey,
I know we took some
everybody-
viewers away.
Well, they didn't need to because they could watch our stream and hear her on stream as well.
Oh, that's true.
So you get the
Actually,
best of
It's-
both worlds, you see.
we started streaming.
Yeah.
And Bo went live on her stream, and the speaker was like right behind my head.
Yeah,
and
that was
all of a
hilarious.
sudden, it was like I thought Bo was standing next to me talking, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I turned around, I was like, "Okay, no, she's not. She's up on the
You could
stage."
hear Bo better through your microphone than Shibuka. It was
Well,
hilarious.
that's because the speaker was blasting loud, and Shibuka had his headset plugged into his cell phone. The whole
Oh my
time.
gosh, it was interesting.
It was a challenge, but I think we
It was so
mastered
much
it.
fun. It was so much fun.
It was the
Everybody's
PAX
being
challenge.
mean about Shibuka's height in chat. That's not right.
Yes,
Shorty-
I'm used to
Shorty
it. If you
Buka?
want to give
Aw.
somebody a hard time
Mean.
about their height, give Ed a hard time because I'm taller than Ed.
Ed's not here, so we have to stick to you. Sorry.
Ed has amazingly broad broadcast shoulders, you see. He can
He,
take
he could be here. We don't know. Maybe he's just not talking in chat, right?
He's incognito.
Ed's definitely in the Yoda territory, you know. Judge me by
Yeah.
my size, do you?
Oh,
You
Matt.
should not.
Okay, so-
time out. Max is in chat too. We got to say hi to Max.
Max is in chat as well. Oh,
Oh,
hey!
okay,
All
yeah.
the burns. No, we
I
can't.
figured.
Yeah. So everyone say hi to Max as well. Max was one of the Elite Dangerous ambassadors. He was there working with us very hard and covering for me and Shibuka while we were doing the live streams, basically taking care of everyone all by himself. Max was great, by the way. Max was probably the best Elite Dangerous ambassador there. He was the most enthusiastic about showing off the game. He was not opposed to getting down on his knees, sitting next to someone for 30 minutes and showing them the game. And Max did a great job. So, yeah, there we go. Lots of highs for Max. Salutes going up for Max in the chat as well. And, hey, Aramis is in here as well. Hey, Aramis, how's it going?
Yeah, and Aaron's well done.
Max was a trooper getting us from NYC to Boston. That's right. That's right. The Frontier team met Max in New York City before they came to Boston. So they got to hang out with him, I think, for like 2 days. And they did all kinds of fun stuff there. They were saying they walked around the park. I think Bo can
I've
confirm
seen them
they
eating
walked
pizza.
all the way across the park. not opposed to
big
getting
park.
down on his knees. Josh Hawkins 2017.
Yeah, someone had to find that one, didn't they?
Oh, the quotes
Lord.
that come out of this show. No, you guys covered the iPen stream spot. I didn't get that. The iPen stream spot.
I think that's the juicy details everyone is waiting for here, really.
What, the getting down on the knees part? Or?
Whoa.
I was down on my knees, I can tell you that much. So, and Max was too, but.
Thank you for that, Turgeon. Thank you, Turgeon.
What we were doing on our knees is all ambassador related, and as Sandy says in the video, and you'll see this, what happens in PAX stays in PAX.
NDA.
Yeah, if it gets close to anything dodgy, that's what happens.
Yeah, warning.
Everybody out.
So I can tell you that Max and Nate and Bo and Ed and Zach and Ali and Shibuka and myself have all seen...
Oh, Nate's there too.
Yeah, Nate's there as well. Yeah. Have all watched the vlog video already, and everyone... I think, especially for the people who were there, we are certainly going to appreciate it a lot more than everyone else, because it's just memories for us, and memories that we'll never be able to get back unless we go back in time, which I would love to do, and hang out with all the crew there again. But for all of you guys that weren't allowed to go to PAX, or who weren't capable of going to PAX, or who couldn't make it there for work or whatever reasons, this video is going to give you... it's not so much about PAX itself. It's more about the experience of being an ambassador and working with the people from Frontier. And it was that time that we shared and got to spend together, and PAX as well. I mean, there is some video from PAX, but most of the footage that you're going to see from PAX itself is from before the crowds got there. Because once the crowds got there, it was nonstop for us. I mean, like working, live streaming, helping people out. And I think, if anything, like Shibuka and I would probably take 30 minutes to go eat, and that's it. That was like our break for the whole day. So
well, you see, the fact that there's not much of you sort of like paxing it up like that shows that you were working, and that's what you were meant to be doing.
Absolutely.
And that's good.
And you know what, it didn't even feel like work, because we were having so much fun. And part of what made it fun was the people that we were hanging out with the whole day, because especially like people like Bo and Zach and Ed and Max and Nate, like all you had to do was just look over at them, and there was always a smile on their faces, and you just felt really positive. I got to tell you, the 4 days that I spent in PAX, I came back just feeling like overwhelmingly positive about everything. Life felt great. I didn't even feel bad about having to go to work the next morning until the next morning when I woke up, and I was like, I think I'm gonna die.
Oh man.
Yeah. Thank you, Bo. She says I did an amazing job editing.
Bo and Max already have seen the video, as do we, the bros here. So we know what's coming, and we know it's brilliant.
It's a personal take on things, and it's a very it's a close and intimate thing. And it's great. You'll love it. You'll love it, guys.
Yeah, Greytest and Turgeon have already had the opportunity to see it as well. So it's going to be uploaded on my channel tomorrow. Well, it's uploaded right now. I just don't have a thumbnail or description or anything to put in there. So I'm going to do that after the live stream tonight. And once that's in there tomorrow, probably around 11 o'clock or so, I'll just hit live on it. And it'll be uploaded for everyone to watch. And please, guys, I want to hear all your comments on it. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say and what you think about some of the fun stuff that we put up on there. There is, like I said, there's a couple things that aren't in there. One thing, and I didn't even think about this, I had my phone with me, and I wish I would have got some video footage of it, was the drinking night on...
Oh my gosh. I'm glad you didn't get any footage from that.
Well, we do have footage from that. The footage is going to come from Mars Europe and Ghost Giraffe.
Oh, yes.
Because...
Oh, God, that interview.
So at like 12:30... At like 12:30 at night. Okay, so let's just start and explain what this is. Okay, so day 2, before the last day of PAX, after the show and after supper, we all went to the bar at the Hilton. The bar at on the first floor of the Hilton, the hotel where we were staying, and it's a nice little bar. And there was a bunch of other people there as well. There was a whole bunch of streamers and YouTubers and. Everyone from Frontier and all the ambassadors, we were all there, and we were basically just just drinking and hanging out and having a good time. And I'm really glad that we didn't record it because there were a lot of fun and things that should not be on recording happening there. But it was a great time. Sam, Denny, and I had some great conversations, I think, between myself and Sam and Sandro. I think we talked for like an hour and a half and just had a blast. And I can tell you that the conversation started with something that had come up in one of the BroCasts before.
We should just leave it there, Josh.
We'll just leave it there.
We'll just leave it there.
Needless to say, I didn't record any that night, but so here I did want to tell this story. So here I am, and I'm talking with everyone there. We're having a great time, and I walk over to Mars, who's talking to this guy, and I was like, "Hey, Mars, how's it going?" And we were just discussing like when we were going to go to this interview because Mars wanted to interview me and Shibuka for a video he's going to put up on his YouTube channel, and I kind of jumped in halfway through the conversation, but the conversation was basically just about YouTube. And we started talking about Mars's channel and my channel, and then Mars and I were talking about our channels. And then this other guy is standing there as well, and the girl that he was with is like, "Oh yeah, he does YouTube also." And I was like, "Oh, so what YouTube channel? What's your YouTube name?" And he goes, "It's IGP." And I was like, "IGP? That sounds really familiar." And I was like, "Geez, I think I'm subscribed to you." And I pull up my phone, I go to my YouTube, and sure enough, I'm subscribed to this guy. He's got like almost 400,000 followers or 400,000 subscribers. And I was like, "Holy crap, I'm subscribed to you, dude." And I remembered why I subscribed to him is because I felt that what he was doing, and he does indie games, was very much like what I wanted and what I still want for my channel to eventually become. So I was using him as kind of like a role model and like a default format for how I want to do my videos moving forward. And so we started talking, and we ended up in like an hour-long conversation just talking about YouTube. And this guy gave me so many great tips, and he was so cool to hang out with. And I had no idea what he looked like, but I recognized his voice and his name as soon as he said it. And I was like, "Holy jeez, this is so cool." So IGP and I chit-chatted for about an hour, a little bit more than an hour, and he invited me to join him and chat sometimes, which is awesome. And I might see if maybe I could get him up on the BroCast sometime too, which would be really cool. And he's a really cool guy. If you haven't seen him, he does a lot of indie games, and you can go check him out on YouTube. It's IGP is his name. And just on that note, I was talking to Shibuka about this the other day. I don't know if I can make an official announcement about this yet because there's nothing official yet, but I will be doing more games on my YouTube channel. I know that everyone who's watched my shows, my live streams, and also the BroCast, where we've discussed this in the past, that I want to do other games on the YouTube channel besides just Elite Dangerous. And we have been branching off, needless to say. We've branched off into a few other games at this point. But I do want to continue to branch off, and IGP gave me some good ideas as to how that could be done properly. And I know that it's not going to be what everyone wants, because not everyone's going to want to watch all of the games that I might play. But if you do stick around, and the support that you've given me so far has been fantastic, if you do stick around, I promise to give you entertaining content and keep it as good as possible for what you guys like. Oh, I just heard the hawk scream a couple of times. Man, oh my God, it's going crazy right now. That's something I haven't heard in a while. It's the hawk going. What's going on right now? What is this sound? Hold on a second. Can we see
All
who
right,
just...
then.
Say hello to my little friend.
No, we don't see it.
We don't see it. Oh, thank you. It's not popping up because I only have it enabled on the actual stream itself.
Hopefully.
when we're doing that. Am I still doing Hawkins Tuesdays? Yes, I am. I think just the past couple of weeks, it's been difficult to maintain a regular schedule for that because of everything that's been going on, like with PAX and whatnot. So this Tuesday, I didn't have a Hawkins Tuesdays because I was busy editing the PAX vlog, but... came here for Josh, staying for Josh. Oh, Bo, you came for Shibuka and Turgid and Grey Test too, obviously. God. I mean, let's not forget them. They are just as important. And as Ed mentioned,
tone when you say that.
No, hey guys, come on. When I got on the official live stream with Ed, the first thing he said, so you are what, a quarter of the BroCast? I said, absolutely, I'm a quarter of the BroCast. I am not anything more than a quarter. I am one quarter of this show. The other three guys make up the rest of the BroCast, and I can't be a BroCast just by myself.
I thought it was pretty funny how pretty much everyone who you gave your headset to was surprised to hear somebody on the other end.
Oh my God, there's someone else in the box. What's going on?
Yeah, I know, that was funny. They're like, hey, wait a second, there's voices in here. Someone's talking.
Ready for this. Yeah.
That would be a really cool feature, actually.
Nate wanted the thumbnail of your vlog to be a close-up of his face.
Yeah, his face.
A close-up of Nate's face?
Yeah.
I could probably manage something like that, because I think I have a really good Nate face kind of going like,
yeah,
like one eyebrow. I can't do it. I don't have that type of expression that he has. He had the shifty eyes and the eyebrows going. It was great. So the haunted headset.
Haunted headset, yeah.
No, we know you didn't mean to forget them, Bo. Was in response to you playing whatever you want on your channel. Well, thank you. I hope that everyone, at least I think the bros from the BroCast and the sisses from the BroCast, will all stick around for whatever games we play on the BroCast at least. But I think that the format of what I'd like to do is I'm actually thinking about checking out some indie games. There's a lot of really cool indie games that I saw walking around PAX, like, you know, even games like Mama Hawk. Okay, granted, it's not the most exciting game in the world, but, you know, I could do a 20-minute video on Mama Hawk and see what people think about it. I'm totally smitten with it. It was Avorion. That was also at PAX. I think I caught a 10-second clip as I was running past it in one of the 10 minutes of free time I had at the beginning of PAX before the crowds got in there. So that was actually pretty cool. What else did we see at PAX? Oh, Dauntless. We saw
Dauntless was there.
Dauntless was at PAX. They had a pretty big booth.
I've already been in contact with them.
Yes, Great brought this up.
They don't have anything going right now in terms of early access or playing for content creators. They basically just had a demo at PAX. But I hope that we as the BroCast might be able to get our hands on that sooner than everyone else, and we might be able to show it to you guys, hopefully.
Because it's a 4-player co-op, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, it's kind of a mix between Monster Hunter, I guess, and something like, just a 4-player party, hunt monsters and upgrade your items on the go, and then get better, attack bigger monsters, and every fight is basically like a boss fight. You take like 10-15 minutes to fight one of these monsters. So it is...
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I look forward to that. And the graphic style, it's not like super realistic. It's more like cartoony, I guess. But I really like it. It looks good.
It does look cool. It looks like a game, another game that I played in the past. So the graphics are not incredibly new age, but they're not that.
They do have some nice effects. So it's not old school. It's good graphics, but the style is simplistic.
I got a chance, speaking of Nate, actually, thanks to Nate, I have some footage of me playing with the Oculus Touch controllers, which I was really excited about. It's not in my footage on the vlog, unfortunately, just because, again, I was really hard-pressed to get as much footage as I could in there and keep it as short as possible. But I got a chance...
like a proper numpty? That's what we want to see.
What, me playing with the touch
waving your arms
controllers?
about like a proper numpty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I got someone else in there waving their arms around like a proper numpty, and he's wearing the full like body suit with all the vibration pads on it and everything, and this guy's like swinging around and like going like this. I don't think that I looked quite that foolish because I watched Nate doing it after as well, and he didn't look that foolish because we were playing Robo Recall, which... I gotta say, oh my god!
Dr. Kai just put a video of that up. It's pretty long. It's like 1.5 hours, but he played it with a friend of his, I think, in VR, and it's pretty funny. It looks very fun, that game.
Guys, I gotta tell you, I mean, I've played quite a few games in my Oculus, and it's the games just keep getting better and better. But this game looks so nice, and I have never used the touch controllers before. Bo's the juicy detail piece. I had a feeling, because I put this into our WhatsApp, like, juicy details. I had a feeling they were going to send someone over to monitor the chat. Now that Bo's here, we can't tell you all the secrets.
Well,
next
the
week.
chat is on about a 20-second delay, but so
Oh,
we had
that's
about
true.
20 seconds to get away before she found out.
Yeah,
So-
we can
so-
we can tell you everything in 10 seconds and then quickly turn the stream off and run away.
And then try to log into Elite Dangerous. Your account has been banned. Oh, no.
For reasons.
Denied.
4 reasons. Banhammer. So, yeah, Robo Recall. Holy crap. So, number one was the very first thing that it jumps right out at you is you look down and there are hands. And they're just like these holographic hands in front of you, but there's hands. And you move them around and the movement is 1-to-1. It's like absolutely amazing. And because of the way that the buttons are laid out on the controllers, if you move certain ways, your hands actually move how you kind of would expect to see them move. And I was like pointing and making fists and thumbs up and like open palm and everything. And then you get into the game and it's like, okay, anything with a little white circle you can interact with. And I was like just naturally reaching out and you see your hand extend in front of you and you grab the thing and you pull it and it moves the way you would think it would. I just saw, where is it?
People are trying
I ripped his arm and it felt
I ripped his arm and it felt amazing, yeah.
I don't know where that's from, but that's exactly what I did.
Oh, we made a note of that quote during the
Oh,
stream.
I said that in one of the live streams, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so cool because I didn't expect that to happen. I grabbed the arm and I pulled back and the whole arm came off and I was like, oh, okay. And then I just started smashing the robot on the head with it. I was...
It's pinned in admin. I ripped his arm and it felt so good. Come on.
I was actually testing like how interactive these things were. Could you just pick them up or were they like physical objects that you could then interact with the environment? And literally, I mean, like smashing robots around with their own limbs was probably the highlight of my day. But then you get the guns and you can like pick the guns off your hips and reach behind you and pull these shotguns out and you're like carrying these shotguns around and it was amazing, really amazing. Oh no, Bo's saying no, don't put that on me. What, the robot arm? Or you don't want the robot arm on you? Okay, it's off. So she's probably a little delayed in the live stream. That's what I'm thinking. She's probably... Bo, make sure you hit the live button so that you're not too far behind on the chat. Otherwise, I'm not going to understand what you're referring to. And then all the people in the chat are going to assume something completely wrong from that sentence. So, yeah. Anyway, Robo Recall, very cool. Touch controllers, absolutely amazing. And with the price drop that they just had, I am going to pick them up. I am absolutely going to go pick them up. And I think that'll be kind of neat for like Pulsar because you played in the Vive, but did you have hand controls when you were playing in Vive?
Yes.
Oh, you did? So you were doing that with the controls? Yep,
with the you control your hand and where you're aiming the gun and everything with your with the controllers.
How was the flying in it?
They do not have a good way to map all the flying controls to your controllers, at least with the Vive.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose.
Nah.
Frank is saying new stream time, or is this special edition? No, Frank, we live in daylight savings time, actually, so I don't know if that actually affects a lot of people, but
for me right now, it's 1 hour earlier than it was. So
we'll catch up in
1 hour earlier.
So.
Yeah,
okay,
in
so
a week or
that's
so
not
it
too bad.
changes for us as well, and then it's aligned
next
again.
Week, next week the UK will have caught up with it, so it'll be 8
I wonder
o'clock
why
our
you
time
guys
again.
do your daylight savings at different times than we do. You'd
No
think that...
clue.
No
There's
clue, huh?
no rule.
It's because the US and Canada are both dumb.
But I can tell you, our way is probably the most efficient way.
The most efficient way would be to not have it at all. 24
Yeah,
hour
but then it would be...
get rid of it. Yeah.
Then it would be dark here at 4 o'clock again, and we don't like that. It's depressing when you leave work at 5 o'clock and it's pitch black outside.
I hate
and
that.
I know that there's people in different parts of the world that don't have that issue, but we deal with that here in Montreal because of, I guess it's just the elevation or something. You know, it's awful. 4 o'clock, pitch black. I mean, it feels like it's 9 o'clock at night. Right now, I think the sun started setting. It's like 6:30 or almost 7 o'clock, and it's not too bad. At least we have some sun out for a little bit before we go to bed. High latitude problems. Yeah, that's it. German efficiency. Our daylight savings has a lot to do with Texas oil companies, believe it or not, says Spike553. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but sure.
Don't just blame everything on the British Empire. We probably started it.
Damn you, British Empire!
Curses you and your daylight savings.
Curses! Oh, Turgeon. Here. This is for you. Hang on one second. Remember I was asking you the other day, I said, what does it mean when someone says you're having a Roman?
Oh, yeah, and I thought, were they having a bath, a Roman bath, a laugh?
Yeah, well, it's from a commercial, and here, I'm going to see if I can play it here. I recorded it on my phone because I just heard the last bit of it.
$1,000 on all 2017 fusions.
Love a duck, Squire. You're having a Roman.
Blimey! When you can get a fusion that's right for you, it's
Oh my
easy to get
gosh.
a Ford. Details at
Blimey.
Did you hear that? You're having a Roman.
It's Mary Poppins, everybody. Goy, chimney chiroo.
He said one other
very
thing in there as
credible.
well. I don't know if you caught it right at the very beginning. Here, let me play it one more time. See if you catch it.
additional $1,000 on all 2017 fusions.
Love a duck, Squire. You're having a Roman.
Blimey!
What does he say? Have a duck squaw?
He says, love a duck, Squire, you're having a Roman.
Love a duck, squire. You're having a
Wow.
Roman.
Yeah.
Please translate for the rest of the world, Turgeon.
See ya.
Any clue? Have
Well,
a duck,
it's-
squire?
That's about as up to date as us thinking everybody walks around Chicago with Tommy guns. Seriously. Go blimey, Governor, apples and pears. Oh, chimney chiroo. This is England. No, it bloody isn't, mate.
Oh dear God.
You're having a Steffi. That's what you're having.
Oh God. This commercial, I've only heard it twice, and I was so lucky today. I was actually driving down the highway, and I'm like, "Oh crap! Grab my phone." I only recorded the last half of it, but I wanted to play that because I thought it was funny. They're having Blade RR said Dutch challenge should have a Cockney challenge.
Cockney
Ooh, well. The challenge there would be to understand what the hell it is that we're saying instead of just trying to say it.
Bizarre expression, and you have to read it in as approximate a Cockney accent as you can get away with.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, it wouldn't be too hard to read it, but just the
We're
understanding.
Cockneys, born hack and mark out at the sound of bare bells. Yes, quite.
Jesus.
I have
Wow.
no idea what the hell
Wow.
you just said there either. Like what?
Oh my God.
All right, you know what we're gonna do? We are an hour in. We are gonna launch the game and get the game up and running here, and we are going to try out some
Spooky says, does the
multi-crew.
BroCast theme music still exist? Yeah, it does. I can try
Yeah, it does.
playing it. I can try
Oh, I
playing
have
it
it.
on the
I know.
soundboard, but it may or may not
I've got it
work.
right here.
Yeah, you can play it if you've got it there.
I could play it. Hold on a sec. Where
You've
is
got a
it?
better chance than my soundboard, which will cut it off after 2 seconds.
Oh my God.
Let's get the BroCast theme song up
Courtesy
here.
to Commander Tokoso, which also works with us, or already worked with us for a future project you may or may not
Indeed.
know about.
Good
I
old
did.
Tom
I
Cook,
said-
he's
I
on
said-
there.
Yep, I said on my my channel update video, Tom Cook
Yep.
whipped up the theme song to Three Guys One Ship, and it is
I'm just
Awesome.
saying, Shibuka, you cannot
Awesome.
expect all the bros here to also watch your scrappy videos.
scrappy,
Ooh. Shots
There we go.
scruffy looking.
Scruffy looking.
Here's the BroCast intro for
Okay.
anyone who's not heard it before. Actually, you know what? Maybe I could play the video because I have a little video that goes along with it.
Okay, never mind. I'm good.
What were you thinking?
Nope,
Something else?
Never mind.
Nope.
NDA. Never mind.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about something I shouldn't talk about,
Oh,
and I almost.
why?
Nope. Never mind. You're good.
Nope.
Go right ahead. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Let me just put this to monitor 2. This is gonna go right over my face, which is fine, I suppose. We don't need to see that the whole time. Fit to screen. Okay, well, whatever. Here Here's the BroCast intro.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, all.
Hey everyone, Commander Josh Hawkins here, and welcome to the BroCast. Welcome to the BroCast. Welcome to the Sunday BroCast, and welcome back to the Sunday BroCast.
Go away, kid, you're bothering me.
And it is once again that time for the BroCast. The BroCast, and I'm sick. Welcome back to the BroCast. Welcome to the BroCast. Hard landing.
Oh, you bumped off.
We're in a hole.
I think we just f***ed up Josh.
No, we should.
Each other
Oh my
as well.
god, you can't be serious.
Oh, not again. Get out of there, man.
The creator needs souls. Feed the creator.
Creator needs souls.
Feed the creator. And welcome back to the BroCast.
That was like, I want to talk, let me talk. So, that was like, alright.
Welcome to the BroCast. Commander Josh Hawkins here. Hey, I'm sitting in. Welcome back.
That was a question at an opportune time there, didn't it?
Welcome to the BroCast.
Wish we could have found something, but
The search will continue.
I am on Shibuya ship. Oh! And just like the last live stream, it ends with my vehicle being destroyed.
Shoot it. Shoot the bloody hawk.
Murica.
I forgot about the little Murica in the end there. Murica!
Oh.
All right, well, there it is, the BroCast intro. We haven't played that in a while.
No.
But it does still exist. That's right, the BroCast intro. All right, I am I'm just pulling the game up here in windowed. Isn't there a way to... I guess you can't dynamically change the resolution of the game by putting it in windowed and then just like resizing the window itself. That doesn't work, right?
Gotta set the resolution in
What the hell resolution do I want to set it to so it's small enough that I can see
16
the
by
chat on
9 probably.
Yeah.
16
The
by
1600 by 900.
1600 by 900. Let's see that.
I still absolutely love your laughter when you say "feed the crater." It's so funny.
The creator needs souls.
So good.
Feed the creator. Okay, windowed. There we go.
Yeah, we might have
that works.
another thing with Sidewinders coming up soon. Trademark. We'll have to see when we can actually do that the next upcoming weekends. But the idea is actually by one from the chat. I think it was Renata, right?
I think so.
I think it was her
I
and
think so.
Andy.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
All right, I'm going to bring up the game here. Just one sec.
Vex says, Josh, you need to do B-movie trailer voiceovers.
B-movie trailer voiceovers. Why would I want to do B-movie trailer voiceovers? I gotta resize the Elite Dangerous window though, because it is just a little off here.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm sitting in the one of the Multicrew seats in a T9 right now, and first of all, I need to let
It is huge.
I need to let FDev know that in VR, the UI that's supposed to be on the dashboard in front of you is actually about a foot in front of my face. So that's a little off.
Make a note there.
Yes, but this ship the cockpit is enormous.
This is not a cockpit. This is a bridge.
Exactly.
It looks like a
What
friggin'
sucks-
industrial like hall where you have machines inside or something.
I'm looking.
Well, I guess we're gonna take a close look at it here in just a second. As
I'm
soon
looking
as I
straight in VR. It's weird because I'm looking straight up and I see Turgeon's arm.
Yeah, that's right. Hello,
And then,
hello down there.
if I look to my left and look down, like I get a little bit of vertigo because I'm so high off the ground and there's just a window under me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I haven't been on the bottom floor in this, but yeah, it's just like empty cockpit underneath, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, okay. So I did want to talk about one thing from PAX that I am not going to miss at all is those Thrustmaster controllers.
Oh, I wasn't a fan of those.
No, I don't know how many people use HOTUS setup for playing Elite Dangerous. I was actually really amazed at how many people had come to the Elite Dangerous booth at PAX just to try it with a HOTAS setup. You know, we'd have lineups. I'd be like, hey, who plays Elite Dangerous? And people would be putting up their hands all the time. Oh, I play. It's like, oh, so you just coming to get your fix? And they're like, well, no, I'm coming to try it out with a HOTAS setup because I play with mouse and keyboard. And everyone was mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard, mouse and keyboard, mouse and keyboard. And I was like pretty shocked at how many people actually play the game with a mouse and keyboard. Now I kind of feel like I've been super spoiled because I went out and bought myself a HOTAS before. Well, not before I bought the game. I bought the game, brought it home, played with my crappy joystick that I had sitting in a box for years, went, oh, this is terrible, and threw it out and hated it. Then tried mouse and keyboard and went, oh, this is even worse. And then I hooked up my gamepad and I played with the Xbox controller, and I got so frustrated playing with the gamepad because there's so many buttons. I was like, no, you know what? I can't play this game. I cannot play this game. And I was like, you know what? It looks really cool. I'm just not going to be able to play it. And then I went out and bought an X52 and changed. Life-changing. Life-changing.
Yep. And the
honestly,
rest is history.
The rest is history. I can't imagine not playing with a HOTAS.
Well,
I know a lot of people play with mouse and keyboard.
The last time I played an Elite game with mouse and keyboard was Frontier Elite 2, actually.
I'm still a keyboard and mouse warrior.
You're a keyboard mouse warrior? Well, I will say that, okay, so the controllers that we had at PAX were the Thrustmaster 16000 FCS, and those are new ones, and they're not that expensive. So, I mean, as far as the price goes, sure, nothing wrong with it. As far as going from an X52 to that controller, no, not so much. The biggest thing that bothered me was the throttle. It was very smooth, but there was nothing indicating where the center was. And, well,
you're the only one who flies full range.
I don't know if that's true. How many people in the chat fly with full range throttle? If you have a HOTAS setup, how many people fly with full range?
Well, because, okay, maybe I'm thinking about that because the X55 doesn't have a notch either. So you can't tell where
the X55 doesn't have a notch. But you know what, Shibuka? On my X52, the middle notch is gone. It's worn completely out. I do not feel the middle notch anymore, but because it's like a curved throttle, and as you're pulling back, you could kind of feel where the center point is. You still kind of get a sense of where that center is, and it's much, like, it's so easy to push the throttle. It moves so smoothly on this one here. I don't know.
Full throttle is where you have your engines off in the middle of the throttle, right?
Yes.
Full range.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was flying that as well with my HOTAS here when I tried it.
I realized
flight, and I always have it full range because the center point is a very solid center point. I know
it's very solid on that one.
See, everyone uses an X55 as forward only.
Yeah, there's a lot of forward only, and I saw a lot of full range as well, though. I saw a lot of people with full range. Yeah. There's a huge difference between playing full range and playing forward only, and honestly, I can't go back to forward only anymore. Number one is it consumes one of your buttons, which if you're using a HOTAS and you know Elite Dangerous has 1 million buttons, you're already short on space for all the buttons that you want. So I like the fact that I do not have to press a button to go in reverse, and once you get used to it, the full range gives you so much more maneuverability. You could do like little back and forth maneuvers if you're trying to center yourself. It's way easier, especially for flight assist off.
Yeah, the good thing
because
about
if you play flight assist off, you need full range.
Here's the thing. Can we actually invite Josh to this crew? Because we're currently in his J. Hawkins private group. And it occurs to me
you're in the private group.
Josh probably isn't in the J. Hawkins private group.
Right.
Probably not, are you?
I might have J. Hawkins' private group. Hold on.
Well, if you are in your
hold on.
private group,
I might have sent myself an invite. Let me see. Start private group. I have Josh Hawkins. I'd have to log in my other account and send myself an invite.
Yeah,
so,
precisely. We'll pick it up.
Why don't we just
meet
go
in a
into
different
open?
private group?
Let's just go into open. No reason not to play it open. We're going to go do some mining.
Well, we could.
If anyone wants to come join us doing some mining, feel free to come join us doing some mining.
Let the chaos ensue.
Let the chaos ensue. Yes. Come join us with some mining. Why don't you? Oh, and just having all my buttons set up. Like I sat down and my muscle memory just clicked buttons. And I was like, oh, right, those buttons do what they're supposed to do now. I kind of forgot. And on those FCS, everything was all messed up. Oh, God, it drove me crazy.
Yeah, and the throttle was too light, too. Whenever I pushed forward on the throttle, I just took the whole with me.
You know, I have a question that I don't think that we ever asked or have tested even. What happens to my ship when I join a multi-crew? If I'm in space,
it disappears.
Does it just log out? Poof?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
I guess that would... See, this is what I was saying.
The space
I think
goblins take it.
before the beta went live, I was saying people are going to abuse that, and if they're in trouble, they're just going to send, hey, someone quick, send me a multi-crew invite. Click.
It's probably going to work the same way as logging out, that you have a cooldown when you're in combat.
Oh, just like combat logging.
Probably.
Okay.
Just a suggestion here. I'm not sure how it actually works.
General Ghost says he's next to me, so we can test it. Well, here, let me launch. Let's go ahead and launch. I'll have to turn my game volume up a little bit because I don't hear a darn thing. Oh, God, I wish I could have done Ed's challenges with my own controls, though, like that landing challenge. That's why I was struggling so much. Like, all the controls so messed up. Oh,
I was in the same boat.
Me crazy.
Josh, I did fast.
Yeah, you were fast.
Take care.
Oh, yeah.
Who's leaving?
Nate.
Oh, Nate's taking off. All right, Nate.
Okay, see you, Nate.
Take it easy, Nate.
See you, man.
Nate wants to learn how to play some Elite Dangerous, so we'll have to show him that another time.
Yeah, he
it's
said he
so
wants the
easy
BroCast to
find
mentor
it.
him.
I will
That's
be
gonna be
more than
interesting
happy
if
to
we
mentor
try
Nate.
to show him stuff. I mean, yes, we know a lot of
Yeah,
stuff,
well,
but
mentoring is one of the
it's usually
multi-crew
very
options.
chaotic here.
Well, oh, okay. General Ghost is right here, so perfect.
You're all clear. Till next time, Commander.
All clear until next time. How come my boost isn't working? Boost. Boost.
Maybe your distributor is too small.
Just sounds like you're
No,
insulting your voice attack there. Boo.
I
Boo.
think I know what the problem is. Ooh. It's because the X52 has this weird thing where if I do not have the game controller properties open, it doesn't respond to a few button presses. I don't know why. It's just the way that it works. But what ship were we were flying a Sidewinder for that challenge with Ed, right?
Yep, it was a completely stock
yeah.
Sidewinder.
I would be
Stock status.
more than happy to take that challenge right now and see how I do in a stock Sidewinder for
Let's
that.
wait, and I want to do it too, just so we can finally
'Cause
definitively say that I'm better than you.
one. Yeah.
Shots fired!
Right? Jeez. Woo. Challenge accepted.
It's quite fun. I was thinking about...
As if the BroCast teaches him, he will learn how to die quickly.
Not
completely
to
untrue.
die. Yeah, I was
All right.
messing about with a stock Sidewinder after watching that, and I was getting about 40-odd seconds. So
Yeah.
41. It's so yeah, it can be done if you've got your own sticks and you're in the comfort of your own PC.
Oh my God. Oh, and not to mention,
There is a lower limit you can't actually go beyond, so you did pretty close.
the screen that we were playing on, Shibuka can attest to this because he was up there as well. The screen was actually over here to the right.
Yeah.
It wasn't in front of you. It was over to the
An
right.
offset
So
screen. That's
yeah,
annoying.
that didn't help either. But I mean,
Commander
in all
Malik
fairness, we
says-
were all doing the same thing. So
You need to turn CK Luth off or something. I don't know. I think he's referring
he's
to
talking
your
about the
problem.
joystick settings.
Probably.
CK Luth CH setting. You need to turn it off. Oh, I
What,
don't
you
know
had the
what setting
clutch
that
on?
is.
You were trying to change gear without the clutch.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Commander Malik, if you want to tell me where I can find that, then I'll be happy to go ahead and change it because it's frustrating as hell. What happens is the on the X52 on the throttle itself, there's a little mouse nipple. And you know what I'm talking about when I say nipple. It's the same thing that used to be on the old laptops. It was like
Yeah,
that little nipple button.
on the the X55 as well.
Right, and that thing is extremely sensitive, and even if I don't touch it, if you just look at the joystick settings, it flickers all over the place. Oh, you gotta change the joystick nipple settings. That's right.
It's his thruster nipple.
Just
So-
call it a knob.
Basically, if I turn my computer on and I don't have the controller properties open, what happens is the mouse starts flying all over the screen. I can't control it, and I have to like hold the nipple in a certain position in order to just open the icon, and then I can disable it. But I have to turn that thing open, and once it's open, I regain control of my mouse again. The same thing happens for a couple of the buttons.
He says turn off clutch mode and latched clutch all off.
Where do I
Open the control panel.
Where do I do this?
And then in the
The
MFD tab,
door. I don't understand the word.
the control panel for the X52, and then go to the MFD tab.
The MFD tab? Okay,
MFD.
I'm looking at it right now.
And
Oh,
then
enable
check-
clutch mode.
Yeah,
Well,
turn that
what-
off and turn off latched clutch mode.
Well, what does it do? Because I
That-
see it, but I mean, like, what exactly does
Oh
that
god. Oh god. Turgeon. VR in this secondary seat in the T9 is very, very disconcerting. Whoa, stop moving!
How about if I do this?
Sorry, Spookster. I hope you can clean it up.
Oh god. Oh god.
I'm
I
just
don't like
going
it, Turgeon. Stop! He just keeps hitting buttons and we're just spinning around and going up and down and...
All right, well,
Just
I'll
take
go
this
ahead and
back to the
accept your
surface, that's
multi-crew
all.
invite right now. And we've got
Yeah.
General Ghost right here, so
I'll
General
tell you
Ghost
what
can
happens.
confirm in the chat and see what happens. All right, General Ghost, I'm done flying around like an idiot.
Do you have any problems on your end, Josh, concerning FPS drops or something? Because people are saying it's a little bit choppy, and I think I see that as well. Like, yeah, especially if you look at your donations at the top, you see them.
Let me take a look.
You see them
Choppy.
jumping from time to time.
yeah, a little bit.
I don't see anything wrong with my game. My wife is sleeping. I know she's not watching any movies or anything, so I don't think it's the internet. It's probably a YouTube thing, guys. You know, we had the same problem at PAX where the stream kept chopping.
That was
It only does that while the live stream is going. It doesn't actually happen once the stream... Yeah, I see it now, a little bit of choppiness. Okay, well, if there's a bit of choppiness, I apologize. It's not the game, it's not my end, it's just YouTube that's doing that. So I'm sure YouTube will kind of resolve itself as it tends to do every so often.
I think the recording should be fine. Like, if you rewatch the video, it should probably have gone away.
Yeah, probably so. So... don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and I'm sitting right in front of General Ghost right now. Let's go ahead and test this out. So, General Ghost, let me know if I disappear. I'm accepting your invite right now, Turgeon.
Okay.
Interesting. I just
And
got
crash to
an
main menu.
advertisement.
Oh, right. Naturally.
All right, let's go back in. It just dropped me right to main menu. It seems to be mainly when you fly around. Once you stand still, it's fine.
Almost fine, yeah.
Here, I'm watching the stream right now. I'm just moving. No, actually, I could see it is... I'm watching the stream right now as well. I see it is a little bit choppy. That's kind of
Cookie, his face being choppy has different reasons.
Oh.
You're so funny.
Terrible.
Yeah, I could close... I don't know.
That's
what would be causing
scary.
that. Let me...
Ishmael says, are you dropping on upload rate on OBS, Josh? I had that happen to me many times.
Let's take a
I think
look.
this ship's infected. If
Drop
I turn
frames?
turn to the right here and look at the little corridor that leads off the bridge on the T9, it's got black tendrils growing up the side, just out of sight.
Okay, so
Something's taken over this
OBS
ship.
shows 0% drop frames, 0 drop frames, 30 frames a second, and 7.4 kbps upload. I don't see any problem with OBS at all. This is why I'm saying it is YouTube that is causing the problem. It has nothing to do with my connection
It's
or
all right.
OBS.
We can deal with it. Just
Okay,
carry on.
we'll try again.
Yeah. So, let's see. I'm still sitting in front of General Ghost. Yes, I am.
I
All right,
take
let's
no
try this again.
responsibility for rogue insults.
Connecting to Multicrew, loading game.
But you
I
should
see a
expect
T9
them.
on the screen. That looks good.
I just saw you pop up. Hey, Braven.
Braven head.
Hey, yeah, David Braben's joined in. Pick
Turn
use
your voice
3
comms off, Josh.
Oh, yes, I'll do that right away. Multi-crew options, disable crew comms. There we go. How's that?
Hey, Josh, look to your right.
Oh, that's the other right.
Wow,
hey.
that ship is tall.
Great, isn't it? Have a look around the with the cockpit controls while you're there for the viewers.
This looks really cool, although I would imagine that I would see Shibuka's holo console as well, which I don't.
Nope.
Well, this looks like a ship that might be used in something that we're working on.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
if you change,
isn't that strange?
Can you change camera views in multi as well? Or you should be able to.
I would imagine so. Let's see.
Just have a look around. There's plenty.
Oh yeah, you can.
Absolutely. Look, there's all three of us. Is that ever cool?
Oh,
okay, I just got to remember what the.
It's like 3 guys on a ship.
Almost,
yeah, it's
right?
an amazing bridge, isn't it? Really, it's not a cockpit. This proper bridge.
It really looks like a building in there.
It does. It's huge. It's industrial. It's like crane.
Like an industrial workshop hall,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
This is so cool, though. So cool.
And it's been designed. The thing is, it's looked like this for 2 years, and we've never seen it.
Oh, well, I have.
Moment.
In VR, I have.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
but I mean,
I got a good look around this ship when the alien crash ships first appeared, because there was a crash T9 in the side of the mountain, and I flew the debug camera all through the ship itself. This is so cool, though.
But Uktentide has a point there. It looks like the ship in Hellion a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, it does. Like that would be the viewing deck down below, and then up top there.
Yeah, it has some similarities also from the style of like the girders and the paneling.
VR.
Well, I will tell you that I was watching that video that Vindicator Jones put out there. The one that nice.
Oh, I was watching you while he hit that. Josh, and your whole body like jumped out of the sea for a second when he hit that ship.
I only grazed it. It didn't do it any harm.
Yeah, we need the report from General Ghost if your ship disappeared or not.
Yeah, well, he's got to put that in the thing. Anyhow, what I was going to say was, watching Vindicator Jones's video, he goes down to that settlement. I guess that was one of the, what do you call those again? Those missions.
Oh yeah, the abandoned surface bases.
Yeah, the abandoned surface bases. Anyhow, if you look at the shape of them, they're sort of square. They look kind of like the airlock, or the modules from Hellion a little bit.
Yeah.
Now,
General Ghost really wants you to check your in-game chat.
I'm in the camera controls, so I'd have to do that. You instantly disappeared, so it's exploitable hardcore. As I thought.
Yes, but you don't know if you can accept the invitation instantly once you're in a fight.
It'll probably say your ship is in danger, blah blah blah. Same as for everything else when you're in combat. You know. I might be ahead of the game on that one. Yeah. There's only one way to know, of course.
No way to know. So who's this? Here we got... Let's take a look at these characters. We've got Turgeon right over here. You have big eyes, Turgeon, I gotta say.
Yes, I look a little bit strange today, don't I?
If you zoom all the way out and go to here, it looks kind of like you have a pot belly, too. But
Yes.
Sin Lake.
Here's Shibuka.
Hey.
There's Shibuka. And
there's
where's
David
me?
Braben.
And there's David Braben right over here.
How strange.
I know. Nice to join. Thanks for joining us,
We
Dave.
can try that later, Vax. We'll maybe have the chance to try somebody to shoot you, and then you try to rejoin a session and see if there's a counter or countdown or something.
Dead Innocent Gamer said there's a timer when in combat. I can confirm.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
It's probably the case, and
probably.
right now we're not going to leave the session.
Where should we head to try and shoot some rocks then? I have pimped the FSD on this thing, so it has got a 23 light year jump. So.
Well, Churton is perfect for mining, but it's quite the ways out there from where you guys are, so I guess you'll have to find something else.
Yeah,
I love how the engine nozzles on the T9 like extend and retract back in once you give throttle.
The Asp does that too.
I never noticed.
Yeah, all the Lakon ships do that.
Because you can't change your throttle in 2.2 while you're in the camera. I love that.
Like my buttons are not registering though. Something's wrong with the camera suite. I can't hide the UI and I can't change the speed anymore. I'm not sure why.
Why can't I deploy a fighter?
Probably because we're.
I'm in a no-fire zone. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll head to. What's that one? Let's have I don't know. I'll just randomly pick a system next door and see if there's any rocks to shoot in it, shall I?
By the way, Shabuka, did you go mining yesterday?
I did, and the game kept crashing on me. I think it was on my end though.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, my internet was being weird last night.
Okay.
Huh. I have a feeling that this has something to do with the fact that I changed the joystick settings. I'm just
that's what Paul Henty says right there, because he disabled the clutch.
Yeah. Let me just put those back the way that they were, and I won't bother to mess around with that right now. I'll figure out what it is. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's a pain in the ass that every time I reboot my computer, and it's only when I reboot the computer, because otherwise it's on all the time. But let's get this fixed up.
Jay Funky, I feel you.
What? What's he saying?
I fear the day that I will have to update Star Citizen again to check it out again, because it's probably gonna be like a 30 gigabyte download, and that's gonna take a full day for me.
Oh, General Ghost was saying, can you wait for jumping because he will protect us?
No. Basically, no.
Denied.
Well, there's nothing in here, and unless I miss my guess, I haven't actually got a discovery scanner on this ship.
I will say...
No beacons, no discovery scanners, so I don't know what's in this system. I could
for the
use the old
BroCast,
parallax trick.
Having someone else fly the ship is absolutely amazing, because it means I could do other things while there's still something happening. It does look a little bit choppy though when Turgeon is turning the ship. It was sort of like chopping up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I will be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom.
They should call 2.3 the content creators instead of the commanders.
They probably should. All right. Let me take a quick second while Shabuka heads to the bathroom. We'll just do his little introduction for him.
Yes, I'll go there.
So, welcome to the BroCast, everyone who's watching right now. I see that we have a good number of people on here, almost 200 people watching. Hi, and welcome to the BroCast. My name's Commander Josh Hawkins. This is a live show we do every Sunday from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Shabuka. Hey, everyone. Commander Turgeon Starstone.
Hello there.
And Commander Greytest.
Hellonium.
Actually, we have a proper one for Shabuka. Do you want to just do? Can you do that one, Turgeon?
We do. I'm just jumping, so I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah,
it's
let me know when it's. Let me know. I'm a real boy. There we go. Yeah. That's Shabuka.
It's a bit quiet. It's a bit quiet for me.
And thanks for joining us on the BroCast today. We are checking out right now. We just got to checking out a little bit of Multicrew. We're going to go do a little bit of Multicrew Mining and take a look at what that's like. But we've been talking about PAX because both Shabuka and myself were ambassadors for Elite Dangerous at PAX just this past weekend, and we got to hang out with Frontier for 4 days and had an absolutely amazing time working and playing with the guys and girls from Frontier. There is a full vlog of the 4 days that we were there. That's going to be going live on my channel tomorrow. And if you're enjoying the BroCast so far, if this is your first time here, I will take this time to welcome you to subscribe to the channel so you get updates as to when we go live again. And, of course, for other live streams and videos that we're doing. Turgeon, Shabuka, and myself are also co-creators and soon-to-be producers of a new Elite Dangerous series called Three Guys, One Ship, which we've discussed in the past, which there's a lot of hype about right now because we're very excited to get this out there. It's going to be a great series. I think we have like 10 episodes written already, the full first season, and we're going to start filming it this week. So first episode will be soon, TM, and yeah, if that's pretty much it. Was choppy during the jump. Hey, Cylon HD, how's it going? So, Turgeon would normally put the links in there, but maybe Greytest can do this. Usually I put the links to our individual YouTube channels.
Turgeon's flying, okay, yeah, I'll grab them.
And our Discord as well, if you want to put a non-expiring Discord link in the chat for anyone who would like to join us. We are on Discord on a regular basis. We have a full channel set up for the BroCast, and that's where pretty much everyone goes and chats all day. It's a very active chat. We've got some great people in there. We've got some great moderators in there as well. And both, all three of us, Turgeon, or all four of us rather, Turgeon, Greytest, Shibuka, and myself are all in there and actively joining people in chat as well. So there's a link to the BroCast Discord in the chat from Greytest. And Greytest will eventually work on getting our channels in there.
I'm not as prepared as Turgeon, of course. I have to grab them manually.
It's in the description of the video, actually, Greytest. If you want to grab it from there, you can get Shibuka and Turgeon and yourself are all in there.
Will do.
So, we're going to check out some Multicrew Mining.
Do you want to go to a random spot on this ring, or do you want to pick a res site?
I would rather go to a res site, because at least there we might have a couple of simple pirates attack us, but I'm going to have to set up my key bindings again for...
this place has a hazardous res site, an ordinary res site, and a high res site. So.
Go to the ordinary one to start, because I don't know what weapons you put on there, but...
a couple of... There's a big beam laser on top, turreted.
Primary fire... Secondary... Oh, that's utility. Sorry. Primary fire.
Yeah, you've got to allocate all of your...
Secondary fire. Confirm. Utility, I guess... I don't know. Utility could be that.
I've got...
Secondary utility can be that.
What did I put on this? I can't remember.
Oh, man. I do not like flying towards these rings.
Yeah, they're directly under your feet, aren't they? And you go, no.
That is weird, man.
Oh, what just happened? Oh, we dropped out. Oh, that's weird. It took me out of the menu system, so that probably didn't save any of my controls. All right, so I just have to reset the controls because I never did that.
Oh, Zach's in here, Josh.
Zach's in here?
The hatches. Stop talking about 2.3.
Hey, Zach's in here. Zach
I
was
wasn't there, officer. You can't prove anything.
By the way, is Zach the short form of Zacharias or Zachariah or Zacharozero? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll
Antonaci. The last name sounds Italian.
I think he is Italian. That's probably why. He certainly looks it. He's got that very handsome, dark look, you know.
Zachary. There you go.
More like sexery.
Oh, God.
Sexy Antonaci is what they should call him, really.
Welcome and sorry.
Stop giving out secrets. we didn't give out any secrets.
You missed that. Don't
miss Zach.
Roll back to that. You have seen nothing.
I wanted to bring Zach back to Montreal with me. I really wish that he lived closer because I'd love to hang out with Zach more. Zach was one of the best guys there to hang out with. Okay, what do I need to do for? I got to set this up while Turgeon's flying around here. Let's go. Where am I?
Empty.
Multicrew.
No one in the seats.
There's no one in the seats, apparently, says Shibuka.
Primary fire.
Zach, while you're in here,
Secondary
I need
fire.
to tell you about a bug. I'll submit it. But when you're in Multicrew in VR, the UI isn't on the dashboard. It's like a foot in front of your face. But I'll open up a support ticket for it.
Right.
Yeah. Pitch.
In your face!
Field
That
of
looks
view.
like,
What's
oh,
the
someone's
field of view
saying, what
access?
treats do you carry? You might start shooting us because of we've got limpets on board.
It's all right. I got him.
Psycho-
Who said it?
Juicy limpets.
Who said it?
He says no cargo, useless drag. Richard
Okay.
Mills it was, whoever Richard
Alright.
Mills is.
All right, let's see if this actually works here.
That's him.
Oh,
Imperial
blimey.
Eagle.
Yeah, open a ticket, but email it over to me too, says
You
Zach.
got it, Zach.
As you wanted.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so now I've got my UI
He just
control here.
wanted.
Ooh, actually,
Silent
that's...
HD asks, that's probably a good question for somebody who
That's so good.
knows a bit more in depth here. What's the point of the ship ID? Not the name, the ID under it.
That is an excellent
It is a good
question. I was
question.
wondering that myself, actually. What are the thoughts in the chat, I wonder? Maybe Zach can answer that since he's here.
I mean,
I'm pretty,
I would
Zach
guess...
Zach may say, I'd like to talk about that, but I can't.
Hey,
I mean,
Salome Bogtrotter
isn't-
joined the Hawkvlog. Thanks for
Isn't an
thanks for
ID
joining.
supposed to be like unique, so you wouldn't be able to pick the same one as somebody else already
Well,
has? But I think right
maybe,
now that's
but-
not the case, right?
They look like well, there's not enough letters there for that, but it looks like what it does is it takes part of your commander name and sticks a number on it, so it's for your own personal use of what ship it is in your fleet.
though. You can change
Yeah,
it.
you can change it, but that's what
Okay.
it defaults to.
So if you want to have all your ships called the same, you can still have a different ID, so
Suppose
you can
could.
tell them
There's no
apart.
reason why not.
Oh, he
Alright,
says, "I will tell you soon."
Yeah. Let's have a look at this.
Yeah,
rock.
he forgot the trademark there. What's up with that?
Hey, guys, how do I select my role as the gunner?
The third screen at the bottom.
Press 2.
Oh, there we go.
No.
Okay, got it. Enter role.
3, not 2.
Is it 3?
Yep. Your SRV / docking / everything.
The Pidolite and
Got it,
Bertrand
got
die.
it.
Stuff
Now,
that.
how do I get
That's
to
rubbish,
the
that.
external camera mode?
That I can't tell you because I don't even
There's
know
a-
if it's the
there's
same button anymore.
There's a button. You have to map it.
It's
in
the
your controls.
the mode switch.
I thought I had put that. I'm pretty sure I mapped it already, but I don't see it actually doing anything. So let's go
Didn't
here.
you
You
map
mapped
that
it
in
at
at
PAX.
PAX? Yeah, you mapped
No,
that.
no,
out.
I
Yeah,
just did.
at home.
Okay, look. Mode toggle. It's mapped. I just did it 30 seconds ago. I'm not that forgetful, guys.
You never know.
Mode toggle right there. Okay, so let's change this. We'll change it to something else then. I don't know. What's a good
I
word for
always
mode
get
toggle?
Golf Romeo Echo Beowulf.
I don't
Which
know.
red
What's a
site are
good
we in,
mode
Ghost?
toggle?
We're in the normal one. The not hazardous and the not high one. Just the standard one.
Let's try this. See if that works. Let's see. Nope, that does not work either. The BroSpectre, that's the name of our ship. Wonderful.
Yes, yes.
The BroSpectre.
Because we've gone brospecting.
I love it.
Okay,
You can
so
never have too many bro puns. Or
mode
cow puns for that
switch
matter.
Not work. Oh god! Don't even get us started with the cow puns again. Turgeon, did you keep any mining lasers set to not turreted, or do I have to do all the mining lasers?
I think well, there's only one. And it's
Your bro
targeted.
Tom
It's on the
says
underside.
you're still idle, you didn't select your role.
What?
Yeah, look down. You have to go to gunner, and then you have to.
Yeah, and the
choose
bottom
role.
focus.
I did.
Bro Spectre sounds like a gay mining porn.
Oh no!
Does
Oh
it?
no!
Moonraker, I love it.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
You
Okay,
guys are so awesome.
happy now?
Yeah.
I have to change. What do I have to invert? I got to invert yaw and pitch. Yaw and pitch needs to change. What just blew up? Was that you, Shibuka?
No, that was another ship right next to me.
Okay,
It actually, like, the
Multicrew.
shockwave made my ship move.
Regular.
I suppose you had nothing to do with that then.
I had nothing. I haven't even fired my weapon.
All right, I think we're good now. Let's see. Yeah, there we go.
He says sometimes choosing doesn't work.
Oh, and this has to be changed as well. That's cool. I didn't realize you could switch the field of view, though. Controls for field of view. We're just going to invert that as well. Hopefully that inverts. Field of view, regular, inverted. There we go. Apply. Beautiful. I think I've got all my controls set up now.
Alrighty.
Oh, yes.
And you need to assign your fire groups.
Yes.
You're
well,
getting
I
all
can
the
do that.
instructions here in chat.
Oh, dude, I'm
Well,
watching
thank
the
you,
little
chat.
mining.
That's the reason why we have guys in the chat, is to help us out, because we're
Mining
idiots.
intensifies.
Okay.
You also now have access to the all the limpets as well. I'm just
yes,
flying
I
the ship
do.
now.
Yes,
I've just
I
got
do.
2 guns.
Can I just say real
It
quick
looks
that
like,
I absolutely love the heat vents on the back of the T9. Looks so good.
There's a lot to love about the T9 actually. When you start looking at it up close and all around.
If it just wasn't that bad compared to the Anaconda.
Yes, well, I'm not going to get into that again.
Yeah, don't, Turgeon, please.
That's quick.
It's 800-ton hull. Anyway, yes. So if you look at the weapons, the fire groups panel, essentially everything that's not the 2 gimbaled multi-cannons that I've got is Josh's. He's got the chaff launcher as well, and he would also have heatsink launchers if I had any heatsink launchers, but I haven't.
So
But
I got
you
mining
still have
laser.
the data link scanner and the point defense.
Yeah, everything basically.
And that's on
If
one.
I
I
had
see you're launching 2
wake
limpets at the
scanners,
same
kill
time.
warrant scanners, all of that would be in the gunner's job. So it's not just sitting there and going, "Oh,
Point
I'm a
defense and
turret."
data link is yours, Turgeon.
Oh, thanks. Yes, that's right. The ones that I can't shoot, the data link. And
Uh-oh. Don't like this whatsoever.
What?
Watch what happens when I start mining. As soon as a little piece pops out, it automatically targets it.
Oh.
So you have to move away
well, let's
and mine a
test it
different
then.
spot. Although it
That's
doesn't
real.
seem to destroy them, which is good. Programming
Keep
limpet drone.
firing at one and see if it does.
I don't.
Oh, I'd better open
see
the
why
cargo
it
scoop.
would.
Actually,
Oh. No.
Yes.
No, they're not, it's not destroying it.
Okay. Yeah, then
You want to pop the cargo scoop, Turgeon?
rotate the ship round so that you're shooting directly underneath, and then the little guys can pick the stuff up straight away.
I should be able to launch more than one. Yeah, there we go. I can launch several limpet drones. That's good.
Yeah, I
mean,
think I've got.
Cargo's-
I
yes,
think you
it
can send
can-
4 out at once.
It can carry quite a bit of cargo, but it is just in every other respect so much worse than the Anaconda that it's just not worth it.
No, the Anaconda is faked to be a better ship. It's not that
Yeah,
this
I
is
know.
worse. The Anaconda is deliberately faked.
Yep.
That's why.
Hashtag fake
And it
Anaconda.
has been since Gamma, and it's not going to change, and I'm just going to have to live with it, much as I hate it, because it should be a freighter. There you
Okay,
go.
well, I think this one is out of material, so just let the limpets go. But I only have 2 limpets out there for some reason.
Well, you should have access
go.
Zach,
to
explain yourself.
Yes, explain yourself about the Anaconda.
By the
to
way,
be
we
a
have
ship instead
over
of a
200
freighter.
years right now. I think that's a pretty high number for a BroCast usually.
That's pretty decent for a BroCast, yeah. Well, for a while we haven't had. I think it's just
What's
been.
with these prospect limpets failing? What's the matter with them? Oh, it's because you launched another prospector. Where have you sent one off to?
I
think
sent
you
them off to
might-
collect the stuff.
You might have had one of the chunks selected while you sent them out, so they only gonna collect that one and then destroy themselves.
Yeah, they're funny like that, aren't they?
You have to select nothing and then send them out for them to keep going.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is one of my
hold on,
beefs with the collectors. Yeah,
This one we're going to
what's
have
this?
to. This is one that we're going to have to report as a bug. While I'm in the gunner mode, watch this. I can still see my chat up in the top, and if I press on the pinky switch on the X52, it brings down a chat menu where I can access my multi-crew options. That's seems odd because I can't close it after that. Like you can see it up on the
okay.
screen right now.
You probably just have
But
to
I
hit
think
S,
that's
don't you?
I mean, it's intended that you can still access all your basic functionality from the gunner view. that you can't exit it anymore might either be a bug or you don't have the right key. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
I know that the comms panel in general is a bit sticky at the moment.
Yeah, but I think they already said
sometimes
that they're
takes
gonna
2 or
work
3
it
goes to
over
get it
again
working.
because they got a lot of feedback regarding that comms panel.
It's a known thing. Yeah.
So they might either open up some more options to either make it less opaque or change the layout again or something. We'll see how it turns out.
Commander Malik is taken off. Thanks for joining, Commander Malik, and take it easy, bud. Or
Cheers.
Enjoy your evening at work. Kitty's in space. Renato says, it's because we were talking about Josh in a mankini. That's why they're all here. Josh's mankini brings all the boys to the yard.
Josh wishes, yeah.
Everyone.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they brought me on as an ambassador. I was the booth babe.
But I didn't see your proper work attire then.
Well, what are you talking about? I was wearing the prop. Well, they told me to take the mankini off. They said take that off and put this on instead. You have to represent. And they didn't bring the Elite Dangerous mankini, so.
With the little hawk on the, down there.
Just a little hawk. We are out of range of that thingy.
I know. I'm trying to find a decent...
Oh, I'm sorry, Malik.
Right,
for him, it's 7:45 a.m. Monday morning. Jesus.
Ouch.
Ouch. It must be like Australia or something.
Yeah, see if you can slap a prospector on that one.
Oh, which one is... I'm just trying to remember which button I set for my prospectors now. I gotta go take a look at my key bindings one more time.
Hello, einseitig.
Let's take a look what I set for my key bindings, because it's a little weird. I think I should change them. It's not working so well like this. Okay, so primary fire, secondary fire. Let's go. This one can be utility. This one can be secondary utility.
Eat a stroopwafel to soothe the pain. I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that's better. And let's get out of mode switch, and let's look at what I set the fire groups to here again. Okay, so... collector limpet is Q1, prospector limpet is Q2, mining laser is Q1,
T9 has the maneuverability of a planet.
Q2.
That's so true.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. It's actually remarkable.
But I like that. I mean,
I'm actually very used to it. I flew it for ages in Gamma. So I'm very used to the way the T9 handles. I haven't actually flown one much since.
Okay, prospector limpet away.
You get used to it. Good. What's he say?
Go ahead and ask Olivia Vespera. She or he flew that
these
thing all the way out to Beagle Point and back.
Indeed, yeah.
Turgeon, you can see what the limpet is returning as data? Because I don't get to see it, actually.
I've targeted him, and he says that it's lepidolite and bertrandite. Whoopee.
Well, that's interesting.
That.
Like, I do not get the information from the prospector limpet, although I should.
Not your job, Gunner.
No, I just shoot them, right? I just shoot off
That's
the prospecting limpets. All right, let's point us in another direction.
We've already refined 2 tons of lepidolite at 544
I
credits.
think you should be able to see that information as well, Josh.
You should be able
would
to
help,
if they allow us to control it.
Yeah. Might be just an oversight.
Yeah, maybe so.
But we're not going to get rich off that rock, that's for sure.
Nope. Well, here, bring us to another rock, and we'll shoot another one there. Bring the space cow to another rock.
Well, for mining, the ASP-X is definitely going to be better than the DBX because it has more slots, and you need quite a lot of slots for mining.
I was actually mining in aspects earlier today, and it was pretty good for it.
It's okay, but the next bigger upgrade then would definitely be the Python. The Python is a very decent mining ship.
It is, yeah.
But the DBX and the ASP-X, especially with 2.3, are going to be like almost equal, and I think the DBX is actually going to have a little bit better range in the future.
Yeah, the DBX is going to be the explorer ship.
Probably,
the ASP-X is going to be for a bit of
it's more multi-purpose.
Yeah, it is. You
Yeah.
can do a lot of cargo
The
runs with
DBX
it
is
in
going to
that
be very
sense.
focused on exploration, but it's going to be very good at it because all it missed in the past was that one additional slot, so you can take an AFMU with you as well. And now it gets that, and it even gets more range than it used to have. So that's pretty awesome.
Well, that one's got some indite in it.
Of the DBX, I'm sorry, but I'm just so in love with that ship because I took it all the way out to the Beagle Point and back. I'm so happy about these changes. I can't even tell you.
Lower the cargo scoop, please, Turgeon.
Oh, yep. I forgot about that. I closed it because I came out with a boost. Yeah, we've got indite and lividolite and gallite, so it's worth a few quid, but not much.
You know, it would be really nice if I could get some feedback as to how many limpet drones are actually out at the moment, and also be able to see, like, the process.
I can tell you that. Well, what have we got?
Now both are. You see it on your little quick slot 2 there, Josh. Quick slot 2 is your collector limpet controller.
Yeah, but I don't see how many I have active.
Well,
you know what size you have, and then if there's...
Yeah, we're not the only miner out here, unfortunately, because I can't identify which ours, because I can see 3 prospectors, which I can only deploy 1, so they're not mine. So I know that all of the collector limpets out there aren't mine either.
And the other problem that I'm having is trying to aim at the... whoa! Okay, so the damage decals from the...
I saw that.
You saw that? They were just like moving independent from the rock? Yeah, they were all weird.
Floating across the surface like tectonic decals.
And also trying to do the mining is actually really hard because the laser keeps wanting to auto-target all the little pieces that come off the rock. So I'm like constantly moving to a different spot.
They solved that as a feature, but right now it looks more like a hindrance when you're going to try mining.
For mining, at least,
I feel like it's
it
an option
seems
that
to
should be able to turn off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a targeting toggle. Yeah, it's doing it again. Doing it again with the strange damage decals.
Yeah, I see that. They're just moving around. That's trippy.
I think it's because there's so many shots on this poor rock, it doesn't know what to do.
Turgeon, you want to turn the nose of the ship up, please?
Certainly, so that you can have a proper look.
Yeah, no, it's just because I can't. I have very little range. Oh, stop shooting at rocks, you stupid laser beam. Yeah, it's a little weird. Not gonna lie, this is a little weird with that auto lock on. I can't seem to get a proper beam on the rock. But this is what beta's for, right? This is what we gotta test this stuff out and figure out how to make it work. So this is some feedback. I hope Zach's still watching this. Because I don't know if they've actually done any mining in Multicrew.
If we were to rename the BroCast to Bug Smashers, I think we would get a copyright infringement by Robert Space Industries.
Let's see, I'll send off another. Limpet drone? No. Crime response team in situ.
Good point, Vex. I think that they really expect everyone to do multi-crew combat. You're probably one of the only reporting bugs with this. I guess he's referring to mining.
Well, wait till we get to exploration, too.
Oh, God.
But I mean, honestly, there's so many things, no space for material. Are you using the hopper, Turgeon? Are you making sure that our hopper is empty?
I don't know what it's complaining about. I've got a 10-slot hopper here, and 4 of them in use. So...
Don't know.
I don't think any of us have played the new Mass Effect yet, Zap Apps. Probably only because you need that sort of Origin access stuff for that. And even then you can only play like 10 hours if I got that correctly. It's kind of weird. But it's going to be out on the 23rd and I am pretty sure I'm going to get it. It's going to be quite a lot of money, but I played the first three games of them and even though it has some issues, I'm sure of that, it still looks way too interesting to skip out on that. I'm gonna have to play that.
I played all 3 Mass Effects.
Yeah, same here.
I played the first 2 probably a dozen times each.
I played them 2 times. I went one completely good and one completely bad playthrough. It was quite a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Is that rock out of
And I'm probably one. I'm gonna start a real shitstorm here, but I'm probably one of the very few people that actually enjoyed the ending of Mass Effect 3.
You are kicked off the BroCast. Goodbye.
I didn't think it was terrible. I mean, it was kind of crazy and out of place, but it didn't bug me as it apparently bugs some other people out there. So. I'm just saying I didn't have an issue with it.
It's like saying the Star Wars prequels were good movies.
Our limpets are all waiting. One of them has a rock on it.
Busy little guys.
Yeah, one of them's got a... Oh, you just fried one with the engines, by the way.
Yeah, that happens a lot. This is my criticism with them. They are stupid. I mean, they are sort of like brainless drones, but they are like brainless drones.
I will send off a prospect limpet to this one here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll see myself out, gentlemen.
I'll get me coat. Yeah.
Let's see what this one has. And I noticed something. Although you can fire your missiles in 360 degrees, and you could fire your guns in kind of a decent range.
Got some gold in it.
The Prospector Limpet, no matter which direction you're facing in the gunner mode, it only fires straight forward out of the ship. So
well, that's weird. Then definitely the captain should have control of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. I find it odd that the gunner's got control. I mean, I know why, because they're things.
It would be nice if the gunner could assign certain weapons back to the captain.
Yeah, right. Or you can just. Yeah, I guess that's what it would have to be, is you'd have to assign it back. Because otherwise that's the only other way to do it.
Or they make a sort of turret prospector module where it fires in the direction you're looking at.
I don't see why it shouldn't be anything but a turret, though. I mean, the prospector is like a little drone, right? So why would it just go in a straight line? It should aim whatever you're targeting.
That. Because they probably went back when they implemented that, they didn't think about any other view than the cockpit view. So it's all only firing straight ahead. I guess it wouldn't be too much of a deal to reprogram that to go where you're looking at.
Yeah, and to not be automatically targeting these little ore pieces would be wonderful. Under attack, it says. Are we under attack?
Lee Johnson, what are you saying with that? Lee Johnson just said Josh is like a D-class module, wonky and Canadian, but lightweight. Turgeon is and greatest are a class A-class engineered. I like how you skipped Jabuka there.
Yeah, I'm used to
it. All right, I think we're done for this one here.
Yeah,
Turgeon.
that asteroid's depleted. I don't know. It'll take the guys a little to pick up all that crap, won't it?
All right, we'll let them pick everything up.
Come on, you lazy beggars, get to work.
The Prospector is fixed, says Axel Lap. Right. So
it's neither fixed nor gimbal. It's just a module. That's completely separate of any weapons you have.
Yeah, it's kind
that's
of
why
weird,
I think
though.
there's no option to make it like turreted.
The absolute weirdest one, because unlike anything else out there, it can target asteroids.
Yeah.
Nothing else can, and yet somehow if you're close enough to an asteroid, the Prospector knows it's there and goes straight to it.
What?
Yeah, no. Commander Ascorbius is saying they fly out of the cargo hatch, which is absolutely true. They come out of the cargo hatch the same way that a limpet controller does, collector limpets, so there's no reason why...
Turgeon, they do not target asteroids.
What, if you fly them
they fly in a straight line.
They'll just go into space and die?
That's it. If you miss the asteroid, you miss the asteroid. Yep. Now, Commander Ascorbius is saying also, and this is a very good point for anyone who does want to take up mining, is you only want painite, platinum, and palladium. Absolutely, because otherwise you waste a lot of time. Now, you will pick up gold and silver as well. If it drops and you have gold, why not? It is worth it. When I did mining, I always picked up gold as well and made sure that I had at least one slot in my hopper for gold, but... we're in beta, and we're only doing this to test it out and to see what Multicrew Mining is like. So we're not too concerned, because it's not like Turgeon's going to fly back and trade this in and be like, yay, look at all the credits I made.
But a quick pro tip for everyone, because I did a lot of mining back when I was pushing the Rock Rat's influence up in Churton. check out the station you're delivering the stuff to if you're doing it for influence, because sometimes they have mining missions there as well, and it's usually for 1 or 2 minerals, and it's always the same. So if you know what they want, then you can grab that as well and just take it with you, and then if you are lucky, you can cash in some missions as well once you're back.
Real quick, just want to say, hang on, just one sec, before we continue. Thanks to John Gordy for just subscribing, and welcome to the Hawk Flock. Thank you very much. So, Turgeon, I don't know if you want to shoot out a Andra there for John.
Yes, but why not? Have an Andra.
Crush that hawk. Ew, that's proper nasty.
Sounded proper.
Yeah. All right.
At least it didn't break up this time.
Today. Yeah.
What's this one?
Oh, that's rubbish. What's that? Coltan lepidolite silver? Yeah.
All right. Get us out of here.
Yeah, that's rubbish. Yes, the thing is, Chosen's a great place for minerals and what have you, or its pristine rings, but the downside is when you go to one of the stations there and you say, oh, we want a rush order on this, they always want bromolite and monohydrate, which are like ice crystals, which
yeah, but
have to go way out the way.
Back when, don't go for those mining missions if you don't, if you know that it's not in the rings you're going to.
Yeah,
but I think they also wanted something with
osmium.
Yeah, osmium, that's what it was. They also wanted osmium from time to time, and this you could actually get in the metallic pristine rings, so that was pretty good.
You can. I was doing that earlier. It's embarrassing how much metals there are in those rings.
Mm-hmm.
Painite, palladium, platinum, osmium.
It's pretty good.
Gold.
That's why I picked that system.
Yeah.
What's the prospector limpet on this one say, Turgeon?
Is there one on it?
Yep.
Where is it? Oh, you little beggar. Come on, you little beggar. Where are you?
Turgeon is doing fast and furious T9 drift right now.
There he is. Once again, for light Bertrandite. Rubbish.
Get us out of here. Take us out of here, Captain.
Nylon HD said, oh, they blocked Maya for the beta. Interesting. They did. They blocked Maya and Marit. And if you want some spoilers, you can find a couple of videos on YouTube.
Don't do it.
But that's all I'm gonna say.
Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it, man.
I especially avoided those spoilers because I just don't want to know. I mean, it's obvious that there's gonna be something there if they block it off, especially for beta. So why would I know right now? Why would I want to know? Just don't see the point.
That's a nice big rock.
Enter at your own risk.
Let's see if that prospector hits. Yeah, it does. What do we got?
Alright, let's have a look.
Yeah, good point there. Upton he says he would like to find some exotic and different stuff once you go out exploring quite a distance away. But that's just not how it works, because our galaxy, the Milky Way, is just one big clump.
That would be a great gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, you pretty much find the same materials all across the galaxy. It more depends
made of the same stuff.
It more depends on which star you have in the system, because your star actually influences which materials you have at which distance of the star, basically.
Are we mining this one, by the way?
Yeah, there's a teeny amount of praseodymium in it, which praseodymium's worth about 7 or 8k a ton, so it's it's not bad. It's better than most minerals anyway.
Might want to turn us the other way then, because.
Am I? Where am I?
Oh no! Never mind. Never mind. No, that was right. It was a little hard to tell. I thought that was the bottom of the ship, but we're a bit too far because I can't hit it with my laser.
Too high up. Yeah.
Okay. Upside asks, by the way, longer range or faster scan? Which side you pick?
I'm going with longer range.
Faster scan always.
Definitely faster scan for me as well.
You can get it down from 30 seconds with a grade 5.
To how much?
11.
11.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because faster scan is just more multi-purpose. It doesn't really matter if you're scanning only the star you just jumped to, or if you actually want to scan anything in the system, because the extra range can only give you so much advantage, and it only helps you if you're actually going to go out in the system. That's not what I usually do. It's only what I do when I find something interesting on the system map. And
Of course, the
even
downside.
then, the faster scan time also helps you, because once you're like at a gas giant with 10 moons, you're already
absolutely.
there. You don't need range. You're already there, and you need the fast scan rate to scan them all really quickly.
Yeah, but the downside is, in order to get that 11 seconds instead of 30, you have to unlock engineers that require a lot of unlocking, unless you already happen to have them.
Yes.
I think that it's
so
safe
how much
to
time
say...
it would take to unlock, if you're sort of a bean counter and you want the checks and balances of how much your standard explorer who hasn't done much engineering would need to do to unlock a grade 5 DSS, compared to how much time he'd
It's
save.
going to be painful if they don't change anything
How
about
many
that.
planets does he have to scan before you get that time back, I want?
It's already safe to say that mining as a gunner is not efficient, because I'm wasting way too much time just trying to get the laser to hit the rock because of all this auto-targeting than I would if I was doing it as the
very
helms.
bizarre and unexpected, but now we know.
Yep, I didn't think about that as well, but it makes sense for the system they set up there with the auto targeting, but it shouldn't be the case for mining. It's just unfortunate. Or
it's terribly annoying.
Yeah,
I mean, like, if you watch it all, what's happening on the screen here, I have very poor control over the laser because it keeps auto-locking on to every fragment, and then I have to move it, and the limpets are not picking up the fragments quick enough, so I have to, like, move around until I find a spot where there's no limpets or fragments, because it wants to lock onto everything.
I love how Bo and Zach just silently disappeared when we started complaining about stuff in the
video. No, they're still there. They're just...
In fact, I can't even tell, because with mining, and I did a fair amount of mining, one way you know when you're done is no fragments pop off anymore. And it's very easy to tell if you're shooting in one spot that there's no more fragments popping off. But right now, my screen is getting overloaded with these things, and they're moving around. So you have...
There's a mining tempo of how long it takes for each fragment.
Can you fix target the prospector limpet on the asteroid? Like, can you lock your targeting to that?
Well, I don't know how to lock the targeting. It just seems to be like this auto-lock, so...
There is a way to lock your target to one object, and if you can do that to the prospector limpet, that might actually help you out there.
Well, it won't, because then it'll...
You're still not going to see the percentage of the asteroid because you don't get the prospecting info, but you're going to have a less hard time aiming the laser.
Yeah, but it's going to want to lock onto the prospecting limpet.
Yeah, but just
and if
aim
the prospecting
away from that.
limpet... Yeah, but then...
It's easier to avoid that one limpet instead of all of the chunks out there.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I don't know what the control is to lock on, so let's take a look at what the actual control is to lock on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Frank has to take off. Well, Frank, thanks for joining in, and we'll see you next week or sometime throughout the week, depending on what actually happens here. So, let's see. Third-person cycle cockpit UI, third-person field of view. What is the... I don't see anything to lock on.
It says depleted, so that one. Are there any bits left?
I wonder if it's under targeting. No, it's not under the standard targeting because I've already tried. I've already tried the normal buttons I use for targeting, but I don't see anything else.
And this is why I haven't picked up mining.
Well, it's never been a problem before Multicrew.
No, it's fine in solo. I mean, mining is a single person job, really.
Oh, it could be done very efficiently.
A wing job. It's a wing job because if you have a wing, it's way more quicker and more efficient to find those valuable rocks and then go mine them together.
Yeah, see, if they increase the yield as long as you have multiple people on your ship, then multi-crew mining would actually make sense. If you have 2 additional people and you're one ship mining one rock, you should get triple the yield. Although that doesn't really make much. It doesn't make much sense. But
what would make sense is making mining more efficient if you do it at 3 persons instead of 1. That would make sense.
Well, not really, because you're still only using 1 or 2 mining lasers. But
no, I'm saying more efficient in like sharing different tasks and making the whole process more efficient. Not that you like get more out of the rock.
Well, what they could do is they could allow the gunner access to the hopper so that he can keep the refinery cleared of all the crappy stuff and jettison cargo and everything. You could also make the gunner responsible for the prospect limpets, which you could then go into the gunner and send off prospect limpets while the helm is mining the rock.
Well, Spike in chat there says, turn off target only in turret and set it to forward fire instead.
Turn off target only.
Yeah, but that's a workaround. Then you could also just pick the fixed lasers instead.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose if I picked the... the gunners can only have access to turreted weapons, can't they?
Yes, so if you pick turreted lasers and you want to go mining solo, then yes, you can turn off the targeting, and then you have fixed lasers that are weaker, basically.
Yeah, you have to,
but that's just a workaround. That doesn't solve the problem for the gunner.
Hey, hang on a second. I have control of the cargo. Look at this.
That's pretty good.
It says jettison.
Yeah, the cargo, but do you have control of the refinery?
Well, hang on one second. Let me see if I can actually
because cargo
do
isn't
this.
really the point. I mean, I guess it is if you collected a lot of scrap that you want to get rid of.
That's interesting, though. That,
okay, so I can get rid of stuff from your inventory. I can get rid of stuff from your inventory. From the refinery...
That's good or bad, depending on how you want to look at it.
The refinery, I don't have access to empty things from the hopper, so no. Yeah, but that's okay. I could actually see what's in the hopper. But again, what I think would make more sense is that the gunner should be able to shoot prospect limpets from any direction that he's looking. So I can come here, and while you're mining, I could shoot a prospector limpet over there, and then I could shoot a prospector limpet over there. And be able to see what they are, so I could say, go to that one, and I could just target it, and you could see which one I have targeted, because you'll see a little cross on it, right?
Yeah, and Axel Lab, very good point there. Mining lasers on fighters would definitely make sense and be very useful.
Well, that would be a different type of fighter. That would be a ship launch miner.
Yeah.
Which would also be very cool.
Yep.
Piloted mining drone. Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's what we used to do. My buddy and I would fly the big cargo ship, and he flew the Eagle.
But that's what I mean. That would totally make sense, because that would actually make the whole process more efficient, because the pilot would take care of the ship's positioning, so the cargo can be collected the most efficient. The gunner would take care of the mining and the shooting of the collector limpets and stuff, and the fighter pilot could go out and look for the next best rock they want to go to next. Just by prospecting different ones.
But you're still losing out on one thing, which is when you have a wing of people all mining the same rock, even though the rock depletes for me, the second guy still gets minerals out of it, which is why I'm saying that if you're in a multi-crew ship, you could assume that because you are more people on the ship, you're going to share more profit. You need to increase the yield of the minerals that are coming out of it.
I get your point there. Yes, that's how it works. If you're mining in a wing, basically everyone can mine the asteroid on their own, and they're going to get the same amount of minerals out of it as if you were mining it alone. But then again, everyone picks the stuff for their own, so in that case, if you have more collector limpets...
No. Your collector limpets will go and pick up their pieces as well.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. If you have more collector limpets, then you're going to collect some of their stuff as well, and they're going to suffer. So whoever has the most collector limpets wins in the end. I mean, I see that it would kind of make sense for multi-crew as well. It wouldn't really from a realistic point of view, but... I mean, I just don't see the point. I see the point in multi-crew in making stuff you do more efficient and making the workflow easier for everyone. And that's where you gain your additional income, basically. But if you compare it to wing mining, yes, there is the correlation that in wing mining, everyone actually gets their own stuff out of the asteroid.
Turgeon, did you change something with the turrets? Because now it's not locking onto anything.
No, well, unless you did, because if you changed it from, what was it Spike said?
I didn't.
Oh,
But now it's
I
doing
didn't change
exactly what
mine.
I wanted it to do, which is not target anything. So now I can actually mine properly. I can also
Interesting.
only apparently have one collector limpet out, so
That's
not sure
not
why.
so strange. That's not right. Should be 4.
Yeah. It looks like we only have one working collector right now, so I don't know if the other
2.
ones...
I see 2.
Do you?
Yeah, there's 2, but I can see in that mess of dots on the radar, there's 2.
Your bro Tom
Right,
says it's your angle.
No, nothing changed with the angle. Look, if
He says your point is slightly above the objects.
No. Look, it's not locking onto any of them. None of them. And I'm moving it around. So it has nothing to do with the angle. I'm firing right through them right now and hitting the rock exactly where I want it to. It's just not locking onto anything. Oh, hold on.
Or is it?
Oh, there we go. I see. There's a mode switch apparently. Here, I can turn it on and off.
Oh, there you go. Which key is it?
It was the B key on my joystick, apparently. I didn't even realize that that actually changed anything.
Nice.
But that's good to know. Now, the only thing is, I cannot launch any more collector limpets. Maybe that's the mode I'm in?
You have all of them deployed.
Yeah, but there's only one of them here actually working the way he's supposed to.
Then either you lost your other one and it's flying around somewhere else, but...
I see 2 for them. That's at least
You
2
see
working.
4 of them?
No, I can see at least 2 working.
I only see 1.
Yeah, I'm looking and I can only see 1.
Yeah, I can only see 1.
Well, the scanner says 2.
You have
Interesting.
that mode switch in
Looking
fighters
outside,
too. Okay, that is
externally I can see 2.
Stealth mining update. Well played, FDev, says John Kunsel. Yeah, they just updated it right now. Zach said, it's like, hey guys, listen, we got 200 people watching right now, and they're all bitching about the mining not working. Go ahead and flip that switch that we were talking about. Actually, that's not at all how Zach sounds. Zach would be like, no. So, we've got these guys watching the BroCast right now.
Oh,
That's not
Hey, that wasn't even bad at the beginning there. It sounded very cliche British.
Alright, I think we're out of, we're all out of stuff here, but we got a couple of rocks floating in space still.
Well, it says there's 6% left on that rock.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, and let's get back to zapping at it, shall we?
oh man.
I think the purpose of Multicrew Mining is to get a couple of friends together and sit with some beers, go and do something in the game that you don't...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can have a chat while you're doing it with your beers.
This is definitely a beer drinking
So
activity.
it's basically BroCast mining, right?
Yeah, it's a
BroCast
social
mining,
activity,
exactly.
not shooting or anything like that.
This is fishing.
It's
and
mandatory that you have a BroCast running while you're mining.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't see anything more coming out of this rock. Only thing that's weird, and let me just go into camera mode for a second here, is that I see all of this stuff hovering underneath the camera. Or underneath the ship, rather. And I'm
Your
wondering...
collector limpets are not deployed. Deploy new ones, but don't target anything while you do it.
But why are all the rocks floating right here underneath the ship? It's so weird. It's like the collector limpets brought them all there.
Yeah, sometimes they
see them all.
die there or so if they expire or if they...
Have they died?
I don't know. There could be different reasons for that.
Well, here, let me deploy some cargo. Oh, don't break them all, Turgeon.
No, I'm going to scoop them up manually.
And make sure you don't have anything targeted while you deploy them.
I will have nothing.
Should get a program. I'll not scoop.
Oh, I know why it's not. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Your hoppers might be full. That's another good point.
They're very intermittent, aren't they? Yes, actually. No. Yes, all the slots are full. I'm going to ditch some crap out of them. You can go.
But you still have to deploy your collector limpets.
There we go. Yes.
The other thing I'm wondering is, because if you look under the fire groups, we actually have 2 separate limpet controllers. Do I have to fire limpets from both of them?
Yes. No, I think... Did I...
Wait,
if you
what
sign
again?
them, You can assign them both to the same group, and it should fire them.
That could be the reason why it's not working.
If you have your collector limpets assigned to the same group, then just hold down that button. It will fire all your groups, like every single collector limpet in sequence.
It just takes a few seconds to clock the next one. Yeah.
This one has got to go to Q2.
Oh, you had only one of your collector limpet controls assigned?
Yeah, that's why.
That's why we've only been using 2 instead of 4. Yeah.
There we go. Now that should
sum
them
left
all
anyway.
off.
Got
Let's see if that works.
left.
Mining encourages self-harm, says Camo.
There you go. Now you actually see both your collector limpet controllers on the left there, and you can deploy 2 more.
Yeah, now I see them all. Okay, now we're gonna this will speed up the process at least. Now I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, check the refinery. Let's see.
No, we're okay. There's 1 empty bin, 2 empty bins in there.
Yeah, there are 2 empty bins in there. And
there you go. No, it works.
Ditching the junk.
All right, good stuff. Shibuka.
Yo.
You want to come in here and try out mining and see what you think of it? I'll get in the ship launch fighter.
I'm good. I absolutely despise the gunner roll.
Well, that's because we haven't actually tried shooting a ship yet.
That's true. Okay, well, how about this? I'd
got
like to fly the ship launch fighter for a little bit.
Okay.
Could you please come back? And you could try multicrew mining.
Oh, hang on. Fighter requesting docking.
Say no.
Oh God.
I am definitely not doing that in VR.
I'm putting my air brakes on, aka the cargo scoop.
Oh!
This thing takes a while to stop.
This reminds me of a certain scene in a certain series.
No. I have no clue what you're talking about.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, ship launch fighter in. Let me switch roles here.
Yeah, essentially saying, why are there no criminals here? I want to shoot standard resource.
I guess I need to go
to all the bros in the chat here. You guys wouldn't believe how much effort goes into 3 guys, 1 ship. Like every evening, there's so much discussion in the admin channel. Like, oh, we could improve a little bit here, and we could improve a little bit there, and there's another chat option there. It's ridiculous.
My roles have been messed up. I now have access to 0 roles on the ship. So I'm going to leave the multi-crew and come back.
Oh, but then you'll have to watch out for your session to see if you get a reward.
What is
get
it?
a reward
Multi-crew.
for a session of mining.
Yeah. Well, I should get that screen
You should
either
get
way,
the screen
right?
pop up. Yeah, what it says.
Yeah, total profit 0. Woohoo!
Yay! Does that mean I actually have to go and turn it in at the station before miners can get any profit? Well, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it would make so. I would think so.
And mining is the least glamorous of any profession.
Question.
This doesn't do anything to change that.
No, not necessarily. Mining can make some decent money if you have a good ship. Like a T9 miner,
I didn't say that.
I was
I said
making
it's
a good
least
amount.
Glamorous.
Glamorous, true, but I mean, if anyone's played EVE Online and did mining in EVE, that was a lot of fun. Mostly because you had all your little mining drones, and it was actually pretty cool.
But question: can a captain kick out a Hollow Me crew member?
I think so.
Yeah, you can.
At will. If I'm
Think
not
about
mistaken.
it. You go mining with your 2 buddies for like 2 hours, and then before turning to the station, he just kicks you out and cashes in on itself.
Well, I think that's what they don't have mining as an option for multi-crew as like one of the roles.
Yes,
because
they
of
do.
that, probably.
Oh, they do.
No,
but it's like one of the
thing
supplemental ones. It's
Oh,
like
that's just
exploration.
rude.
Yes, it's other activities.
Because you're gonna
Other
have
activities,
2
exactly.
hours of hard work and just get nothing for it.
Right.
You could.
All right, send me a
That's why
multi-crew
you pick your
invite.
friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Where have you gone? There you are.
Yeah, but you only get those profits once you cash it in, Rasanj. I think it's very true for bounty hunting and combat zones and stuff like that, because you get those vouchers instantly. You have those vouchers then on your account. But mining, it's only the cargo in your cargo bay, and that belongs to the captain, not you.
So, Zabab says we should have a BroCast Vision song contest that is elite
Voice
related.
comms.
Oh, you don't want that. You don't want that.
Oops.
Yeah, I think the Eurovision Song Contest is running right now, but I didn't even know, to be honest. Like, nobody cares.
Did you send out a prospectus, Ruben?
I thought I did. Should be
All
Q.
right, there we go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Are
Yes,
we
you
having
did.
a Dutch
You
challenge
did, yes.
this week?
It's gone over there.
We might
There's
have.
some gold in there, right?
Tim was
There's gold in
online.
Bemdar asteroids.
I don't see any reason why we can't have a Dutch challenge. We weren't able to do it properly the other day because we didn't have the music for it, of course.
Of course.
But we did do the Dutch challenge. We had all the Frontier guys do the Dutch challenge with us, which was awesome.
That was.
Is Tim in here right now?
I don't think he is right now. I'm not sure if I've seen him earlier or not.
It must be our prospector, otherwise I wouldn't be able to see what it says, would it? Would I? Yeah, must be ours.
That's funny that I can hear you programming the limpet drones from the ship launch fighter, though. Federal assault ship, Anaconda. Oh, we're not going to have any problem with NPCs.
I am not gonna sing your song, Zababs. I'm not drunk enough for that.
Lights on.
Nobody could be drunk enough for that.
Nope.
Lights on.
Lights
There we go. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves any pirates to kill.
Not in this red site, I'll have to go to one of the riskier ones.
And before we end this broadcast, maybe Shibuka, you and I could try that docking challenge again.
Oh,
Oh,
if you want to. Yeah. How long have we got? What time is it?
We've got about 35 minutes.
Oh, right, I better. Time to head home then, because it'll take a minute to swap over and all of that, won't it? Oh, we just got some gold anyway. We'll wait till this asteroid's out. It's got 42% left in it. Keep shooting, lad. Keep shooting.
I'm shooting.
We got a bit of gold in this one. Get all them collectors fired out.
Josh is just like, wee.
Oh yeah, I haven't flown one of the ship launch fighters in a while, and I was a big fan of CQC when it came out, which we've never done in the broadcast.
We haven't, and we should. We should have a broadcast at CQC, because I've never actually bothered with it. I've never actually even fired it up, CQC.
I think I fired it up once, but something didn't work out, or so I don't know, because I'm still 0% helpless in my CQC ranking, so I'm sure I didn't complete a match.
I'm pretty sure I have professional ranking in CQC right now, but it's been a long time since I've
Look
actually
at
played.
you.
So.
Try and get all four of us on one.
No,
be quite fun.
because I
know
think
it's hard.
especially with those small fighter ships, you are actually at a great advantage if you have a HOTAS, because with mouse and keyboard, those little fighters are just so sensitive that it's very, very hard to accurately aim with them, because the targeting pip just goes all over the place.
Why
and
do
I
I keep
think you
getting
have
collection failed?
Sorry.
I keep getting collection failed when I shoot off a limpet.
Then either the chunk is inside the asteroid and your limpets just destroy themselves on the
They
asteroid,
do that a lot.
or they destroy themselves after they returned one chunk that you had targeted when you sent them out.
I'm targeting
They
it.
also do timeout as well, depending on how much
Yeah.
fuel they have.
No, depending on which controller you equipped. The A-class controller, I think, lasts 720 seconds.
Last a fair time, these.
And the other ones last shorter, but it's always a few minutes at least.
Yeah, they're both A-rated, these, so they should last, what, 720, is it?
I'm not saying it's impossible, General Ghost, I'm just saying it's harder, and I think it's easier with a HOTAS setup in CQC.
Right, well, that asteroid is depleted, so as soon as these little guys have picked up chunks, where are they all? Where are the chunks?
Right.
Can I get a docking then? Do I have to request docking as a ship launch fighter, or do you simply recall me?
I think, do you have to sort of
I think you have to
treat this
request
ship as a contact?
I just look down and choose the helm.
I don't have to grant it. The ship will do it for you if you talk to the ship, I think.
Is there a way to
There you
set
go.
up a private CQC
Request
match? I
docking
don't think
next,
so, right?
No, but I think we can form a wing and have 4 of us in there at the same time.
I
so.
think it's
I think it's just the
it
case
prefers
of
to assign you if you're in wing. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if there's wing forming in
If
CQC.
we've got it scheduled, then we may be together in a wing, but if almost certainly be in
It's
wing,
not a
we'll
bad
have
idea.
That's
We could
really
try that for the BroCast, either in a
We
wing
could,
or just
yeah.
signing up at the same time and then see on which team we end up on.
The question is, do I want to be winged up in CQC with you guys?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not going to know. We're going to either have to fight together or against each other, and both is going to be ridiculously funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I don't mind trying that. It's a good idea.
All right. Well, maybe we could do that on a soon future BroCast.
Yep.
What is the consensus in chat? How many people in chat would like to see a CQC BroCast? Or at least a portion of the BroCast dedicated to CQC. We don't have to do a full 3 hours. We could do maybe 1 hour of CQC.
Mm-hmm.
The actual CQC rounds can last from like 5 minutes or more, depending.
4 Muppets dying to the map. Yeah, that's pretty much going to be it.
Yeah.
Depends on what we play, too, because we could do like free-for-all, or we could do team-based CQC, which is a little bit more fun. With a team, if all 4 of us are in Discord together, it's much harder to take you out because you stay together. One of the biggest problems with CQC is people join in by themselves, and then they split away from their team, and then they get screwed. But if you stay together...
People seem very excited about it.
Yes, go CQC, yes for CQC, why not? Bro versus bro. Yeah.
That's everything, Turden.
Radio.
4 bros enter, 1 bro leaves. Plus 1 CQC, do both 1 week, one week, another later. Not fussed, just to see a Canadian cry, yes.
Oh, say it.
Holy man. Look at my CQC rank. I'm semi-professional, man.
Jesus.
My CQC rank is...
Mine is absolute 0.
Wait for it. Helpless.
Bros versus sis.
Mine is
says
never
Commander
even
Bex.
entered 1 game. That's what my setting is.
Yeah.
Well, listen, semi-professional is not that great. I mean, it's certainly not beginner rank. I've done a considerable amount of it. I have not done a whole lot of it since I started, since I got my Oculus, though. The only thing is, I would much rather play CQC in VR than non-VR.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what the ranking of the Galactic Intern is.
That's an excellent question. Be interesting.
Does somebody
to
know?
find out.
Like, maybe somebody watched the last stream. I don't know if the ranking shows up there anywhere, but maybe somebody knows what his rank is. Because, I mean, he's playing it on a regular basis.
Yeah, he is. Does he play well, though? Because I don't watch him play CQC that much.
I don't watch those streams either.
I actually did a tutorial video on CQC ages ago. It's on my YouTube channel under... Let's see.
Shameless self-plug.
I don't have a playlist called Shameless Self-Plug, actually.
Useful game information it's under, not Shameless Self-Plug.
What is it under? Playlist, let's see. How many people play CQC in chat? That I'm curious of.
Multicrew chips cannot be in a wing. They deemed that to be too powerful. So either you're going to be in a wing, or you're going to have multiple people on your ship, but not both at the same time, at least for now.
Because we've seen how unstable trying to keep people in a wing can be.
That's probably the real reason, yeah.
A wing of multicrews? No. You could have like 12, 16 people.
CQC rank is pants because it does not load. What do you mean with that, Camo TM Evo? What do you mean with it does not load?
Oh, here it is. Wow, I uploaded that video's from a year ago. Holy crap. I almost forgot about it. It's not even on a playlist, so the only way to find it is to sort my videos by date added. Here, I'll put it in the chat if anyone is interested.
Hey
everyone, this is Commander Josh Hawkins here.
The Pro.
Pro what?
In CQC.
What's that?
Right.
Zach said
No one,
he'd like
none
to
of us
see
yet.
who of the bros is a pro.
Well, I'll work on it, but is Zach asking what rank Ed is in CQC? Because I think that maybe he said in what rank CQC. So yeah, Zach, I don't know if you would happen to know or if you could find out what rank Ed is in CQC, since he
Whatever
does
it is,
play
it's more than 3 of
amount.
us here.
I don't know.
No, I'm not sure.
I don't know what rank
we're all
semi-professional
helpless.
is. Well, no, you 3 are.
That's what I said. 3 of us.
That's right. I forget there's 4 of us here, actually. Here, let's look it up. CQC ranks. Elite Dangerous. I'll see where we are. CQC Champion, Wiki, Close Quarters ranks. Okay, so game modes.
Yeah, I mean, that's true for now, because I don't think too many people are playing CQC, because TM said it takes 480 minutes to get a match. Yes, but
I've never waited that long to get a match.
If you have a stream going where you say that you're gonna do CQC matches, then it's not gonna be an issue because you have all the other people joining you.
Jeez, 480 minutes to get a match. That's crazy.
He's probably playing like at 3 a.m. in the morning.
That's
yeah, I guess it all depends
480
on...
minutes is 8 hours.
Yep. You did that in your head, didn't you?
Shibuka, hey,
Yes.
Shibuka is good at the math. Okay,
I'm
the
a
other
math
day,
expert.
the other day he was like, what was it that you did math in real fast? Your video, you were like this and this, boom, and you just spewed out math just like that.
simple multiplication in addition to subtraction.
There we go, kiddies. Let's see how much we get for this session then, shall we? If I disband it, it should bring up the menu for everybody.
I'm looking for
Ready?
the CQC ranks right now,
Here
and
we
I
go.
can't seem to find the names of the ranks. Let's see
Okay,
what we got.
apparently he meant 40 minutes, not 480 minutes. But I mean, 40 minutes is still
Should I
way long.
have actually sold the stuff first?
Yes, I think so, because we got zero zero
That's my
profit.
mistake, everybody.
Way to go!
Not that I've just taken everybody's money.
Turgeon is exactly that guy. He lets you work
He's
and he
that
kicks you
guy.
out in the last
Yeah.
second. He's
Do you know, I should have
exactly that
thought
guy.
All right, I'll tell you how much we would have.
He's
Here's
a
what you
con.
could have won, like they say in quiz shows.
Wow.
Here's
way to
what
go.
you could have earned.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, that was very smooth, Turgeon.
That could
very
easily
smooth.
be done though, couldn't it? Right, I'll tell you
Yeah,
what we-
it could easily be done.
It could, far too,
Navigation.
like I just did there, in fact. Let's see. Hang
Well
on.
played, sir. Well
It's
played.
probably consider it ending. Anyway, look, we can get the
Well,
side
if you have time,
we're running out of time here.
Aww.
if you have
I'm
time,
going to get my side.
You could try somebody shooting you and then you try to accept, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be that case that you get a countdown. I think somebody in chat said that, right?
I think my wife is sucking the boogers out of my nose's son because I hear him screaming.
Your nose is sun.
Yeah.
What?
Out of my son's nose.
Just like with her mouth?
No,
No.
no, that's disgusting.
When you say sucking the boogers out of your son's nose, like what
exactly
are
what
you
I thought as
talking
well.
about? Shibuka, for those of us who are not parents with small children, you need to explain that
I'm
she's
sorry,
using
the
like
little-
a
the little
device for
booger-
this.
The little booger sucker, like it's like a turkey baster almost. You stick it out the nose.
What? What kind of medieval torture
Make
device?
it any better.
Were you sucking the boogers out of his nose? She was.
Turgeon,
That is a medieval torture
where's the what?
No.
Where's the what, please?
Oh no.
Oh gosh. And by the way,
It's okay.
we do have a Dutch challenge, gentlemen.
Okay, we do. So we're going to do Dutch Challenge, and then we're going to do the Sidewinder docking challenge that Shibuka and I both tried while we were at PAX with Ed. And we're going to see how that goes down with our own
gosh.
proper controls. Oh my god, the clipper is freaking heavy. Holy
Cutter Cutter.
Cutter. Whatever this ship is, it's big and it's heavy and it does not turn properly. All right, and then we'll send this to Ed after and say, "Here you go, Ed." Docking, landing pad 40. Oh, it's going to be so much easier with my own controls, though. Holy crap. Deploy landing gear.
Deploy landing gear.
No! This cutter is so heavy! Jesus. It's like flying a giant house. Here I am talking about my landing skills. I can't land this ship for crap. Okay, there we go. You know what we did want to talk about, though, which we didn't, is this Google Doc that I have open here that Shibuka put together.
Welcome to the station, Commander.
Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I think I've lost Discord. I was wondering why these guys weren't talking a whole lot.
But he's not talking.
Oh, there we go. What happened to you guys?
What happened to you?
No, what happened to you? We're fine. We've been here all the time.
My Discord was open the whole time. I just all tabbed out and all tabbed back in. I was like, you guys got awful quiet.
Yeah, but you were the one dropping out of the channel.
Oh, did I actually drop out of the channel?
Yeah, you did. You went bing bong and disappeared.
Okay. I don't know what happened there.
He went bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
You know what I was saying that we didn't actually do is we have the whole Google Doc here with all of the stuff that we talked to Sandy about. This was all the juicy secrets. Yes. Juicy secrets. Yeah. Well, they're not actually juicy secrets, Zach. Don't worry. Sandy gave us all of this stuff on a live stream. So.
And most of it's already been addressed in the most recent patch notes. So.
Yes. Yep. So none of it is real secrets, but it was a nice exclusive for us, I think, because we were kind of the first ones to discuss a lot of this stuff. But I don't know if we're going to have time for that. We got 20 minutes left of the show. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna jump into a Sidewinder here, just a stock sidey.
Yeah, I'm at Jameson Memorial. Yep. I'm about to do it.
Yep, you're at Jameson. I am not at Jameson, so we can't get you on.
Get your butt over to Jameson, because that's where we both are.
I'm at Lamarck Gateway. I don't even know how far from Jameson I am. Let's see. Oops. I'll take a look. I have a feeling it's far.
To this, my mining session report now that has everything, and I got total profits of nothing. What? So I don't know what it's playing at in that regard.
I'm 87 light years away.
Oh, that's like 5 jumps for a stock Sidewinder.
How far can I jump in this thing?
Actually, it might be more like 8 jumps. Maybe 10.
Yeah, I could do it in 5 jumps in the cutter.
Well, hop in the cutter and buy one here.
Yeah. Okay.
But we could have you got anything parked at J? Because we've probably got assets.
While you jump over there, we can do the Dutch.
I've got my DBX.
Okay. While I make my way over there, we'll do the Dutch challenge. But I think we're going to do a slight variation on this challenge, guys. Yes, I am coming over. Okay, I'm coming over.
All right.
So we're going to do a slight variation on the landing challenge. We're all going to get into our Sidewinders. We're all going to get right beside each other, and then and we're going to do it at the exact same time.
But that's going to be unfair by default because you're not going to get the same distance to your landing pads.
But
it doesn't matter.
You can't control that.
You can't control that anyhow. That was one of the conditions of the previous challenge. You don't know what landing pads are.
Yeah. All right.
So.
Lined up right next to each other.
I'll post the Dutch challenge in chat right now, and we can give that a go while you're jumping over there.
Yeah, let me just set up Jameson Memorial. Jameson.
Oh Lord, that is awful.
What's that?
The Dutch challenge.
Oh, I didn't look at it yet. I don't know if I want to look at it yet.
I think I already know what it means.
I haven't got a clue.
Fastest route.
I know what the first word means.
Wow, good job.
Well done.
Thank you.
All right, let me just begin the jumping process, and let's go. I don't know my guns. Oh, my guns
doesn't
are
the
not out.
Vulture have 2 seats?
It does, and it will take multi-crew, yes.
There you go, General. You could do multi-crew in the Vulture, although I don't know why you would.
Where is the Dutch challenge? I don't see it in
chat.
in admin.
No, in the
Stream chat.
stream chat.
Oh, in stream chat. Oh,
We'll put it in admin.
Yeah.
the one that starts off with hello.
Yep.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Hello.
Can you
It's
put
in
it in
admin as well
admin?
now.
Okay, thank you. That's much better for me. Hello.
Hello.
Alright. Let's get this up and running. Shall we?
I do have the translation as well, but I did not look at that yet. I'm trying to figure it out right now, just from the Dutch part, but it's quite hard.
You cheat. We know you cheat. It's
I
okay.
only understand a part of it.
We know that Greatest is a big fat cheater. It's okay. Okay,
Yeah,
Dutch challenge
I think
coming
what
up,
the
ladies and
only thing that you
gentlemen.
could really do with the Vulture to use the second seat is to do mentoring.
Yep.
I mean, it's one of the options sitting there. It is a good ship to take people for a drive in to go shooting stuff if someone isn't much of a shooty person. They say,
Are we
I
ready?
don't do much combat.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Are we ready for this?
No, we're not remotely ready for this. Even when we say
Can you
Ready for
do
this.
the voice thing? Let's get the proper introduction to the Dutch challenge.
all right, I'll give it a go.
Give it a go. We'll see if it
See
works.
if it'll play
you never
ball
know.
today, right? Should still
You
be in
never
there
know.
somewhere. Where are you? There we are. Right.
It's time for the Dutch challenge, where your hosts always make proper Muppet themselves. Eh?
Hey!
Hey,
It actually
the
worked!
whole time.
It worked! It did it! Congratulations! Holy jeez. Okay.
first.
Let's go ahead and go... Oh, wait a second. I think I know why it's choppy a little bit, which is odd. It's saying, warning, high encoding CPU usage. Consider turning down settings. What's that all about?
You got your porn running in the background again, right?
I think it's because I got so many things open here.
I mean,
I don't
yes,
think
your
it's my
CPU is
porn.
live encoding your frames to send them to the
one.
stream. So,
But it's never been a problem
High
before.
encoding. High
yeah, then
encoding.
you've probably got something else running in the background that takes quite a lot of the CPU capacity.
Oh, I just closed the Google Docs and no, it keeps popping up and then going away. I don't know.
Could it be that the beta build is a bit twitchy? In
Could
that
be.
regard?
No,
Could be.
I can't quite
'Cause it is
figure
a
out the
bit tricky.
translation this time. I understand a part of it, like that
I haven't got
we
a
don't
clue.
have any, or he didn't have anything prepared, but I don't get the other part of it.
Okay, gentlemen, here goes the Dutch challenge right now. We got to talk loud while the music is going so we don't get copyright infringement. Ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Dutch challenge presented to you by Holland, a beautiful country. Here it is.
It's the Netherlands!
It's the Netherlands. That's the place that I was talking about.
Province.
Not Holland. Okay, before we get copyright on the music, let's go ahead and try the Dutch challenge. I'll go first. Hallo, het spikt me maar. Ik heb deze week niet voorbereid en door dit weet te leggen heb ik het opgelost. Yes, that's right. That's definitely not a 10 on 10. I'd give that at least a 5 on 10. But why don't you go ahead and try, Turchin?
All right then. Hallo, het spijt me, maar ik heb deze week niks voorbereid en door dit uit te leggen heb ik het opgelost. Right.
Oh, God.
All right. Next up, Shibuka.
No idea what it means.
Hallo, het spijt me maar ik heb deze week niks voorbereid. En door dit uit het leggen heb ik het opgelost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
and
I'm
gray
gonna
test.
try to go as like a special Dutch this time, but I'm
Alright,
probably gonna
special Dutch.
totally butcher it, you know.
Special Dutch.
Hallo,
Alright, special Dutch.
Ik heb deze week niks voorbereid en door dit uit te leggen heb ik het opgelost.
Hey, why don't you shut
That
your
sounded
face, you
better.
special
That
Dutch?
sounded better.
Listen to this guy.
I'm not even sure if I got all of the words there, but I tried to do it as fast and as messed up as possible because that's exactly how it sounds when Tim does it.
Talking over the fence with your Dutch friend.
It's very true. It does sound very fast and messed up.
Germans are special Dutch.
Special Dutch people. Special.
That's special kind of special, I think, right? Oh, funny.
Butchered. Singula is saying Turgeon's the winner. I don't know how you determined that exactly.
Nor do I.
Neither do I.
Look in my messages. Oh, I've got the translation here. Oh, I see.
All right. Dutch is German 2.0. Actually, I think Dutch is more like German 0.5, but I can understand German. Yeah, it's beta German.
It's German beta.
I hope Bo's not watching
I'll put
this
the
anymore.
translation in chat for everybody.
All right, let's get the translation in chat and see what it's German played backwards.
It's very meta. It's a very meta translation.
Hey, see, I was right
even
with the
Tim
first part
said.
there.
Listen, Tim said, "Gray, that was awesome."
Thank you, Tim.
It sounded.
1 point for Josh.
Oh, nice.
1 point minus 1 point.
Minus one. Minus one.
Oh, minus one. I'm sorry. I thought it was like a hyphen, you know. Okay, 1 point for Josh, but it's
Fine.
actually minus
-1 point. Okay, I suck that bad. I get a -1. I see how it is. I tried,
Okay,
Tim.
so this-
I tried my best.
I didn't really get the second part there, but I had the first part right.
But I didn't prepare anything for this week. And by explaining this, I also solved it.
Very
Oh,
clever.
that
Very
is
clever.
the
Very
actual
clever.
translation. Okay. Very, very clever. All right, I am coming up on Jameson Memorial. You guys in your Sidewinders because we're only going to have one go at this. We got 10 minutes left of the show, and so
Yeah, Rassange, it's actually quite a few people here that are Dutch. It's the BroCast is basically a Dutch stream by now.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of the Netherlands
They
watches
have
the
taken it
BroCast.
over.
You've got 200 people
just
watching.
double-checking.
It's 199 of them are Dutch.
Just
They've come for the
double-checking.
stroopwafels. They heard we stole their stroopwafels. They want to know what we're
Now,
doing
the
with
thing
them.
is, we might have a confounding variable with looking for docking permission at the same moment.
Next week, Josh will be replaced by me, says Tim.
Oh my goodness.
I can't tell who won. It's all Dutch to me, says Bob Pienka.
Dun, dun.
Broom,
So,
Mm-hmm.
are you guys outside the station?
I'm
I am
coming
now,
up to.
yeah.
I'm in Super Cruise right now. I'm 0.12 light seconds away.
199 out of the 173.
199 out of 173. Yeah.
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 You guys.
Special
I
Dutch.
think we're in different instances.
Well, I'm not in the instance
Well,
yet,
it
so that's
wouldn't
why
be
you're
the
not
first
seeing
time,
me.
would it?
All right. Well, maybe we
German
should join a
Texan.
wing first.
Yeah, I actually noticed that recently, that in Texas there are so many like little towns and villages that have
Except in
100% German names, like totally. It's so. I think like many of the German settlers probably went south for some reason, probably because it's awful cold here in Germany, so they wanted to have a change and searched for the more warmer climates over there. I don't know.
I see Shibuka.
Voice comms, Josh.
But if you go by that logic, then all the British people would have had to end up in South America.
Oh, there are a lot of people here. I'm actually getting lag. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to close down my YouTube live stream because I don't need that open.
What is the Dutch boy haircut? Freaking.
There are
Turgeon,
2 people fighting out here.
How are we still in a wing?
I just invited Shibuka to a wing, but somehow that got
how am
you
I
in a wing
listed
as well.
in it when it doesn't say that I'm in a wing?
I don't
According
know.
to me.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Oh no! I'm stuck!
Oh, it still says Multicrew, that's why.
I'm stuck in the letterbox. How's that possible?
You were almost through and then you bring that spot up.
I'm literally stuck in the letterbox.
You're gonna
try and
die,
bump
Josh.
you. I'll give you a bump.
Yeah, look at your wing. It's totally stuck right there.
I can't back
What are
up
you
or
doing?
go forward though. I don't know. Look.
Your
Retract landing gear.
is out.
Pull your landing gear up.
Yeah, put your landing.
Oh no! Oh no!
No, Josh, no.
You're gonna die.
I'm gonna get killed.
Ah, yes, Josh Falcons, everyone.
Oh, there! Boost worked. Boost worked.
made
Oh my
it.
God! I'm
It's
gonna
made it.
I'm gonna crash in the back of the station. Oh shit! Ah!
Wow.
Oh my God! That was ridiculous. Deploy landing gear.
Good
I was
thing
totally
the Hunter has
stuck.
such big shields.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my God.
You're bumping left and right, man. Are you drunk?
I don't know. I thought I was through the hole, and then
That's
the damn
what she
thing. No.
Yeah, quality broadcasting. I'm sorry, Octantide, you know us.
All right, let me enter the hangar and get a sidewinder. Shibuka, are you already at what was it?
I'm already in position.
5 kilometers?
7.5.
7.5.
Wolfgang Hübner says, "No, that's a ghetto landing."
That was ghetto landing, all right. Smashing to the ground a little bit. Okay,
That's
shipyard.
weird. I don't know what's going on here because according to my my screen, I see unmanned command in a Diamondback Explorer in Jameson.
Hurry up, gentlemen. We have 5 minutes left.
Yep, I'm in a sidewinder. I'm launching right now.
I'll tell you, I'll just head out 7.5 from Jameson, and something makes sense when I get out there.
All right. I guess at least
It's weird
Shibuka
when
and
the
I will be able to
broadcast
try.
ends 1 hour earlier than usual.
Well,
yes,
it's not.
Technically.
It is not at all ending an hour.
For
earlier
you,
than
it's
usual.
not. For me, right now, it is.
Time zones.
I'm not ready yet. I need another hour.
I need to pee.
Thanks for sharing that.
Okay.
All right, Shibuka. Looks like it's gonna be you and me, bro.
Let's do it.
Well, that's straight. I don't understand how, because I can see that you're in my instance, but I can't see you, and I'm 7.5 clicks out from Jameson.
So how
So
are we
I
gonna
tell you
time
what.
this, though?
I
don't
can
know.
time it for you.
Yeah. let's have
Or do we
time.
even need to time it? It's just gonna be who could land faster, right?
I still want
Yeah,
the time though.
If you go at the same time, then we can just whoever says docked first is gonna be the winner. But
Oh, look at you and your camo side.
I can time it as well. Like who's the quickest one of you guys, and see if we could have beaten what was it, DJK? I think.
Yep, DJK.
Okay, I am at oh no, hold on.
All right.
I'll tell you what, if
7.49.
you
I
give us
am
a
ready
shout,
to time
even
the
though
whole
I
thing.
can't actually see you, apparently in this distance, I'll park at the same distance and do it in parallel, even though I'm not visible.
You guys
Alright.
gonna have to give me a go on here on voice, and then also I'm gonna time the quickest docked.
All right. Well, Shibuka, I am at exactly 7.5.
As
I'm
am
going to
I.
trust that you are as well.
Likewise.
I have Jameson Memorial targeted and request docking ready.
I'm gonna do the
Okay.
countdown for you guys,
Okay.
and then start the timer.
And it's
Alright.
going to
You
be 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Yeah, exactly.
So
and
on
you're gonna
go,
give me
hit request
on
docking.
go, you hit request and fly off, and you're gonna give
Okay.
me a docked whoever is docked first.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh man.
I hear the boost buttons being clicked.
Boost buttons are being clicked. I'm waiting for boost number 2. There it is.
We are at 20 seconds, gentlemen.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
I don't know where the hell is landing pad 4? Crap.
I also don't know where 21 is, which is where I should be. There it is.
Down.
Damn it.
Wow.
I couldn't find landing pad 4.
What was it?
I think I was
down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. We have the first one to touch down was Shibuka with I have 42.59 seconds here on my clock. But I think I was like half a second late there on actually clicking the button because I don't know, I didn't expect it really.
I was definitely last.
Yes, and then like 9 seconds later I had Turgeon, and then another 1.5 seconds later.
9 seconds?
Yeah, that's because
quite a bit longer.
When I
Here,
was
get out there,
the
guys.
mail
One more try. One more try. Let's go. Quick.
When I was just approaching the mail slot there, you appeared in my instance.
So
right in front of me. That was terrifying.
I think Shibuka's time was actually closer to 42 seconds than 42.6.
All right, Shibuka, get back out there real quick. Let's do one more try at this, because
you just can't take it that you lost.
No, we had 2 tries. We had 2 tries with Ed too. It's true, we did.
No.
Yeah, we did.
If only you would have shown that sort of performance at the stream on PAX.
If only I had an X55.
Oh,
yeah.
If only I saw where the
Excuses.
damn landing pad was. Besides, I think Shibuka cheated. I think he was already off the request docking screen.
Whatever.
Now
we both hit boost at the same time.
Oh, sure you did. Sure you did. Okay, come on. Are you coming back out or what?
I'm right behind you.
Oh, you are. All right.
Are you guys ready?
No.
Nope. Hold on.
Nearly.
Getting to the
overshoot it.
7.5.
I'm not used to
Let
these.
me know.
There we are. 7.5.
7.58, 57, 56, 54, 53, 52, 51. Stop. I just got to advance a little slower. There we go. Okay. 7.5. This is the last one, because this is the end of the show.
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I wasn't in range.
Neither was I. Just re-request docking.
Nah, we're good. We're good.
I'll keep it running.
Come on, baby. Where is 12? There's 12.
Where's 42? There it is. Come on down. Come on down.
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 Yes!
Shit.
Wow!
Oh my god, I hit that landing pad going so fast!
Shibuka had 36.2.
Whoa. Wow.
And Josh was just 1 second later, and then another 3 seconds later we had Turgeon. Wow, that was quick.
Oh gosh.
Good job, guys. Good job. All right, let's wrap up the show because I got a wife who's waiting for me to probably eat some food. And that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks so much for everyone for joining in. It's great to be back home and doing our broadcast the way that we're supposed to. And anything that you guys want to say about PAX before we close this off?
Be excited for the video tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
Be excited for the video tomorrow. I'll publish it sometime during the day. And please, all you guys, leave me a comment. I want to hear what you thought about the video and what you thought about PAX, because the experience there is something that you really just... I mean, I'm trying to get it through in the video. You'll see when you'll understand when you see it. But anyhow, thanks so much for joining. If you haven't done so already, if you're new to the BroCast, this is a live show we do every single Sunday from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. Please go ahead and subscribe right now so you get updates as to when we go live again, especially with the time zone differences. It's a little bit weird because 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. it's Eastern time and daylight savings time and all of that. But I hope you like the show. Leave a thumbs up if you did. And normally I go through the whole thing. That's working.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, normally I go through the whole thing and do all the salutes, but we're a little bit late on time right now, so I'm just going to say thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. This is Commander Josh Hawkins, signing off.
I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Love you all!
That actually worked.
Oh, wait, we're streaming again. What happened? I'm turning it back off again. All right, the BroCast is really gone. Okay, bye.